All right. You know what that time it is? It is time for the Thursday night throwdown. I'm joining here with my boy man D Money, my man Rich, who's he's got the one baseball game. It's good that we got to play on. Rich is going to get really interesting tonight. I think we're going with midget bowling here. We got a good line on something that's going on. That's there. That should go off about 10:30. So join us for that. But we also have a play around 11:30 on lawn yards. So we'll see what's going on. But other than that, all kidding aside, let's get going. We got a couple things. I like the Nets in this game. I actually gave a Nets Clippers double. Straight up. I that's gonna pay right now at -125. So I like the Nets to win this game. I don't understand why it's only 3.5. I like them to win tonight. I like Memphis to win tonight. I like the under in the Pistons, under 222. The only way that goes over is if the Grizzlies get 120 points. It's there. The Wizards and Raptors, you had a late scratch by Kyle Lowry. So it's going to be a very interesting game. I think it'll go neck and neck. You actually can probably get both sides at plus money. Live off the juice a little bit there. And then I think the Clippers are going to absolutely demolish the Lakers. And I love the first half, -4.5.
Nice. Yeah, I got some hockey. We're taking Edmonton -1.5. That starts at 8 o'clock your time, or maybe 9 o'clock, one of those two. I'm also going to take the Islanders. They're down 1 in the first period. Taking the money line. And then I'm taking the over in Boston and the Rangers, over 5.5. That's all I got right now. I am on the Marlins, for what that's worth.
I'm trying to look at trying to see what there. So we were taking Edmonton -1.5. What else you have there?
We got over 5.5 in Boston and New York Rangers, and then Islanders money line. They're down 1.
And I was watching this Pens Sabres game. The Sabres were up 1-0, and I was literally typing it out. Hey, you think the Pens money line is worth a shot here? And the Pens scored, and then the Pens scored again, and now it's 100.
All right, I gotta get those hockey plays that you just gave out.
All right, so we got Islanders money line. I got +105 right now.
Yep.
End of the first period. We got over 5.5 Rangers Bruins, and we've got Edmonton -1.5.
1.5.
All right. Tell you what, man. I just pulled made some smoked mac and cheese on my smoker for dinner tonight. Oh,
What the fuck?
good Lord.
Never made smoked mac and cheese. That ain't good.
God, it is fantastic. So I've made it a couple times before, and it was okay. It wasn't like fantastic. Like it was more work than what it was worth. I tweaked this recipe a little bit and put in some. I just put in like a pound of ground beef and a pound of sausage, and cooked that beforehand. Put that in with the mac and cheese. Added some sharp cheddar and smoked Gouda. Shaved that up. Threw that in there. Man, it's fantastic.
Nice.
I don't know if you can. It came
Hey, you throw some bacon in there next time.
It almost tastes like bacon because I did it in the cast iron skillet, and I just did bacon in there like a few days ago. So the skillet tastes like bacon.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay as long as I can, but we'll see. I did just get my second shot today, so we'll see when that kicks in.
What time did you get it?
About 1 o'clock.
So when I got my second one, I got at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was probably about 6 or 7 o'clock at night was when I started getting sick.
Yeah, it's kind of where I was looking, but I'm getting a little dizzy and some things of that nature. So we'll see. All right.
I mean, it's not like we have a massive amount of stuff going on. These Thursdays, man, for baseball, I mean, getaway days are tricky as it is, but
Yep.
we've got one game going right now, and we've got one game later. The game later, I do have a play on. That's the Angels and Rays. I like the over.
Okay. Yep. It's in the screen.
Yeah, it's 8 right now. I think I got 8 this morning, so it hasn't really moved.
Willie Cauley Stein is killing the Mets right now. So what is that? All right. So I'm looking at hockey. What do I want on hockey?
I actually think Andrew Heaney might not. I don't know how long he's going to go in this game. The guy's weird. He's either lights out or he gets torched. Like there's no middle ground.
Yep.
So his K prop is 7.5. So if he doesn't go 6 or 7 innings, he's not going to hit 7.5 strikeouts. Because his K rate is 12 per 9, and the Rays K rate is 22%. So he's going to have to go 6 or 7 innings to get that to hit that strikeout prop. So I'm kind of leaning under there on that 7.5 for Heaney.
A lot of strikeouts.
7.5 is a lot of strikeouts. If you look at his games this year, though, he has gone over that a few times. That's what I'm saying. Like the guy's he's either a stud or he gets shelled. There's no middle ground. Yeah, he's gone. He faced Toronto, 9 strikeouts. He went 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 9 Ks. Faced Houston, 6 1/3, 2 hits, 1 run, 10 Ks. And then his other 3 starts, he had 4, 6, and 5. And those 3 starts he gave up 7 runs, 2 runs, and 4 runs. So
Yep. The other play that we're on, Jump Shot gave a interesting P, whatever it's called, Pro Fight League, which is on ESPN2. It starts at 8 o'clock. Caitlin Young, Mohammed Usman, and Tully Dejla, and the Ressa Pacheco. Basically 4 heavy favorites. It basically pays about 120. So
what is this thing?
PF. It's whatever's on ESPN2.
PFL.
PFL.
I don't even know if I have that.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I didn't think I had it either, but I did.
I have 2 fights. I've got. Oh wow, is Verdum fighting in this?
Yeah, Verdum is at the end.
Oh wow. And I've got that fight, and then I've got a Kayla Harrison and Mariana.
The one that's minus 3,800. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you bet on the girl that's plus 1,100? I mean, anybody can get knocked out.
Yeah, but a lot of times in these lower leagues, the disparity is so big. Like, I mean, I'll bet in the one thing that I can bet $5.
Yeah,
but I'm not betting with the minimum that I got to bet 25.
So it's basically like it'd basically be like I don't know, like me fighting Khabib. Or
I could get lucky with the shot.
Yeah. If they let me bring a chair, maybe if they let me bring a chair in or like a gun or something. Knowing my luck, I'd have a gun and Khabib would charge me, I'd miss him, and then he'd just freaking rip my arm off.
So I did get my new phone.
Nice. What'd you get?
S21 Ultra.
Oh, nice. I got the S21 Plus. I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
I had to look and wait till I got the case and the screen protector and all that fun jazz before I made the switch, which I actually just made the switch. So I've been running on 2 phones all week, which is terrible because some of the ones when they synced over was like, nope, it's now the new phone. That's the only one you can get that. And I'm like, crap. All right. People are like, you didn't respond to me on WhatsApp. I'm like, I didn't see your message for a day.
Yeah, I switched over from a Pixel, and I thought it was going to be hard to transfer everything over. It was actually pretty easy. They've got that Samsung's got that transfer cable thing.
Yeah, the transfer cable. I just did if you put the like Samsung to Samsung,
Yeah,
they just went whoop. And I mean, it depends upon how fast your network was, but yeah, I mean, it transferred everything over in 20 minutes.
Did you guys get 5G in your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've noticed a big difference.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all.
So
I mean, I'm not doing that much with the phone where I think it's that much.
I went to I switched to that Visible from Verizon, which is like Verizon's prepaid.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be honest, I'm like, since I'm not actually going to work or anything, like I'm working from home, I'm basically home all the time. So I can't even really tell you how well the service works because I don't really go anywhere. Like I go to the grocery store and to the butcher shop, and that's about it. I don't really go anywhere. So supposedly the service, if you're in a concentrated area, could have some slowness or issues. I haven't had anything so far, but I mean, it's so cheap. Like it's insanely cheap.
Yeah. So we're gonna prop up our boy Dave Betts here. He gave a Muhammad Usman Verdum parlay at -119. Mine isn't, I'll be honest, anything near 119, but it's still pretty decent.
Shout out Dave.
So I'm going to take that as well besides the jump shot forming.
We don't have any of these other fights, do we, D? I've only seen the 2.
Well, D said he took the parlay, so somehow he has them.
Yeah, I took the parlay. But I think that because it's already started, that they shortened up the lines.
Oh, they took them down, maybe.
It starts in a minute.
Well, there's already fights going on right now. I just watched 2 fights.
Oh, are there? Okay. I'm only seeing these 4 that we talked about, so the other ones must suck.
I don't know. I must be in the wrong spot or something.
I'm watching Blake Griffin shoot threes like he's Luka Doncic. Here comes Bruce Brown. I mean, this is a typical Nets game. Defense is an afterthought. Just stick around, stay close, and then we'll start scoring at the end.
So you know what I didn't know? What I just realized the other day was that the Lakers aren't the number 1 seed, and they're like not even they're like 5 or something?
Yeah, they've been dropping like a rock since the injuries. That's one thing that's going to hurt them. But I mean, I wouldn't read a lot into that. I mean, here's the problem with the Lakers. The outside shooting is not consistent. So if the difference is in 7 games, the outside shooting's not going to not be there for 7 games. And Davis is starting to come back into form. I'll be honest with you, I won't be shocked if Drummond comes off the bench because him and Davis don't seem to mesh well. They're in each other's way. It's forcing Davis to shoot more outside shots.
Neither of them are used to having another big guy on the floor at the same time.
Correct. Well, he's always I mean, they did when he had DeMarcus Cousins, but Cousins could pop out, but Drummond's not popping out three.
Are they gonna be affected by that? Because I saw LeBron was bitching about the play-in stuff. Are they going to be affected by that? Like, are they going to have to play in one of those play-in games they keep losing?
If they keep losing, yeah. And definitely if they keep losing, they're going to be affected. If you look at where they're at right now, just to kind of give you a live where they're at, the Lakers are in 6th place. The play-in game starts at 7. They're a half game up on the Trailblazers. They're going to lose tonight. As long as the Clippers don't do a last second, we're going to rest everybody. So far all day, there hasn't been any talk of the Clippers resting anybody. But, I mean, I expect Davis to go today. We know LeBron's out. We know Schroeder's out. Horton Tucker is expected most likely out.
What is wrong with LeBron?
LeBron's got an ankle issue.
Has he been out for a while?
Well, he came back, and then he had some issues. So he's out again till Tuesday or Wednesday. So kind of brought him out back too soon. I mean, the game I'm really watching, the Pacers look terrible. I mean, I'm probably going to be looking for Atlanta, probably on a nicer line. I mean, I might take Atlanta first half. That's one of the things I started to do. Like, you've complained, like, hey, which team's really playing, which team's not, and you're getting these double-digit lines. But first halves have been money. Like, I just pairing 2 first halves like that, like tonight.
Like
I like
or...
I like Atlanta first half, and I like the Clippers first half. You compare them.
Like, teams are. It seems like teams are playing for like a half. Basically,
Well,
like favorites are showing up for a half.
They're getting a big enough lead, and then some teams are getting back, but a lot of teams are covering right now, especially in the last week and a half. Right. It was a 70% clip that teams were covering when double-digit leads, but in the last week and a half, it's been more like 15% of the dogs actually covering. Primarily because some of those teams are resting players; they don't want to win. So, I mean, you like Jayshawn, whatever from Ohio State has been rested by Houston, which is kind of hurt there. Jayshawn Tate. So, I mean, I'm actually going to take the Hawks Clippers first half double. Right now, it's paying plus 105. I'll give that as a play. It's going to start here in a minute. Hawks have been one of the strongest teams that have been playing lately. I was surprised and shocked to see they were in 5th place. They're a game and a half out of the play-in. So the Raptors-Wizards game, what I was trying to tell, and I was telling Rail this because he was like all in on the Wizards. And now, granted, when I was on the Raptors, Kyle Lowry was playing. In the last second, Kyle Lowry was benched. But you do have Fred VanVleet playing. You have Siakam playing. You have Gary Trent playing. So, I mean, I can see why Toronto's doing that because that's the team that's going to play next year. So it's not surprising to me, them. And it's a question of whether they want to make the play-in game or they want to get in the lottery. For them, their best thing to do is get in the lottery.
So,
but yet they're winning.
Still going to be bummed.
Still anybody's game.
So this Wizards team, though, their overs have been kind of money, right?
Yes and no. It's kind of gone there. It's kind of been dependent upon who they can play. They can score points.
Yeah.
But their numbers are huge.
Yeah, I mean,
their first half overs have hit more than their full game overs. I mean, you got 64 points in the first quarter tonight. The Nets and Nets are not playing a great game. I'm not really loving this right now.
Well, I saw, what was it, the other night, I don't know who they were playing. The total was like The total was like 247 or something like that pregame. 247, 248, and I'm like, that seems like that should be an under spot. And then they scored like almost 300 points. It was like 280 some points.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the question. You sit there and you look at there, you say some of these spots, like I'll say my thing. I see an explosive 60, 70 point first quarter, and I'm going, okay, I'm going to take the under because the number's going to be so inflated. Because right now the number's 240, which means, okay, you're going to have to score 60 every single quarter. The issue is this is the end of the season. You're starting to see 70, 75. You had an 85 point quarter the other night. Where teams are just running up and down.
Yeah, it was the Pacers.
Yeah,
it was the Pacers they played, and it was 295.
And the Pacers are they were playing the Wolves, but the Pacers are not a team that I look for as an over team either.
295 points in that game, and then they played the Bucks. The game after that, 279 points.
I mean, it's like right now you're going to get 70 plus most likely in this Nets Dallas first quarter, and then 246, 247 becomes rational because the Nets have scored an 80 point quarter. It's going to look like it's going to be 69. But the Nets cut it down to 5. They're right back in the game. I mean, they can score at will. It's just going to be a question whether they'd actually like to guard anybody at one point. I mean, that's what you're getting. The other game that kicked off, I gave this on the chat. Actually kicks off in a little while. This is the basketball game of Real Esteli. I like Real Esteli money line tonight out of Nicaragua. So
I just took Pittsburgh money line regulation. Buffalo tied it.
Oh yeah, they did. I'm freaking watching the game, and I didn't even see it.
What's the game we were over the 5.5 on?
Bruins Boston. Or Bruins Rangers.
Rangers, yeah.
Okay.
That was 2-0, I think.
Yeah, it's 2-0 Boston, but I'll take that. I got absolutely lucky for the Washington game last night to push at 6.
Oh, that game was just fucking great.
I don't know. I was looking in there going, I have no idea how I got the 6. It was 3-1 with like 3 minutes left, and I was like, oh, that's a loss.
Got some guys in the chat. Jump shot MT. What's up, fellas?
What's up? Yep. We got the Bulls Hornets. Like I said, I like the over pregame in that game. It was a really, really low number. We're going to get a second half number here in a second. Hopefully they give us like a 106 or a 107. If they are, we're gonna tackle that.
Oh, the Islanders tied it up.
Well, Penn's just scored again.
Let's go. Carter again? Hat trick. Let's go. I got it on my fantasy. Let's
trying
go.
to get that took forever because I was getting the 05.5. And it's off the board. Damn it.
Did that go in?
Hopefully not, so I can get the bet in.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't get it in either because I was too busy finishing the rest of this mac and cheese.
Thursday needs to be make enough money yourself, pay for taxes.
Yeah, it didn't go in.
It didn't go in?
Oh, I'm watching all the games, but I got the Rangers didn't go in. That's why I went off the board. To be able to take that.
I thought you were talking about the Pens.
Yeah, we're talking about the Pens.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I have no idea how the Pistons are going to score tonight. No idea.
Yeah, Pens definitely won. Pens definitely scored there. Yeah.
Pistons are missing Diallo. They're missing Jackson. I have no idea who's playing two guard. Ellington's out. This is Carl Joseph and Frank Jackson are your starting guys. Do Dumbaya, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey. Maybe Sadiq Bey. I was trying to find his prop, but I had no props until the game starts, so I was going to look at that right now. But I just my question with going Pistons right now, I don't think they're going to score. And I mean, Bey to me is a 13-14 guy, not a 16-17 guy. I don't see anybody that's going to stop Jonas. And he should play against Isaiah Stewart and have a pretty decent matchup. Actually, I'm going to take a guy. I'm going to take – it just went off the board. I'm going to take Corey Joseph over 12.5 points.
Man, Buffalo just scored. Now you can get it.
Yep, now I can grab it. And then at what point do we just grab the over because no defense is being played?
Just take it now.
Well, it's 9.5. That's disgusting. That's what's a guaranteed.
The goalie's not even in the crease.
Well, it's 3-3, and the money line for the Pittsburgh is minus 320.
What about to win in regulation?
Minus 425.
How the hell is it? How is it more of a juice to win in regulation? Did they already score again?
No. I mean, the period 2 lines right now is 4.5 goals. Well, there's still 15 minutes left.
Right.
I'm actually going to take the under 9.5 because I just think that's disgusting. Not going to put a lot on it, but that's I feel like I can get that and I'll get an over later. And I'm getting plus money on the under, so I mean, I'm getting plus money on not to score 4 more goals in a period in 13 minutes. I know the Sabres are bad, but I can't see that. I'll take the Pittsburgh minus 1.5 because that's the only way that's happening. Not official play. These are just my fun.
Hey, D, can you hear me?
They scored.
You know anything?
They scored.
About Dylan Cousins?
The Pens just scored again.
Did they really? Well, shit.
Dylan Cousins?
Yeah, Dylan Cousins. He's a rookie for the Sabres, I guess.
I do not.
I don't know. I've been – I kind of fell down the rabbit hole with these NHL card breaks. So I started buying these NHL rookie cards that have guys that I don't even know. Liam Foodie from the Blue Jackets. Alexander Trouet from the Lightning.
Yeah.
Romanov from the Canadiens.
Yeah.
And there's one guy from the Wild. Krill something. Anyway. And Lafreniere from the Rangers.
Yeah, those some good ones.
Yeah. 4 years, you might have to buy Aaron Watson.
Maybe. That's your son, nephew?
That's my nephew. So my nephew was at a combine for NHL, the NAHL, which is the top junior league. And juniors is essentially where most of the guys all get drafted from. And he apparently did really well. I mean, he's still a freshman in high school. Well, he's beginning his freshman year next August. But he got invited to play on their developmental squad for the NAHL in Texas.
Who scored again?
Yeah, what is going on?
There's no goal.
I think they are calling me to play goalie.
So he's doing really well. They're on their way. Yep.
That's cool.
So yeah, I mean, it was one of the things he didn't know if he was getting to prep school. So he went to this just to get some notoriety and
Right.
and played 3 games, scored once. So yep, ran all the drills and all the kind of stuff, and yep. So yep, just my luck. Brother makes all the money, and he's going to get the kid that'll play professional hockey. Yep. So, we'll see. But yep.
Yeah, let me know in those cards when he
Oh, I definitely will.
picture.
And yeah, when he gets, I mean, he gets into juniors, it's sky's the limit here. So yep. Now, granted to say, he's very good. I mean, he's just I mean, the combine was in Chicago. They live in Richmond.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, but he
In California?
No, Richmond, Virginia.
Virginia, okay.
Yeah. Joe Harris, Rich's favorite player. I'll tell you right now, I'm going weird. My eyes are bugging.
Going crazy?
Yeah. I am going to take Joe Harris live over 11.5 points. That's under his normal average. And this is really almost no defense. This is you shoot, you get a layup here. We will attempt our own layup. Come on, we just need to change. So I'm going to give out an official play. Joe Harris over 11.5 points.
All right.
I think he ends the quarter with like 6 or 8, so I think we'll be fine. Come on. There's a foul committed. Let's go. Give me back Joe Harris. Did they just sub him out? No, they took away all my props. Is someone watching this stupid PFL to figure out whether or not we won the first fight?
I'm watching it. I don't even know who's fighting right now.
Here come the Nets. Once again, just hanging around here. Then they're going to get to the fourth quarter and they'll explode out.
Oh.
All right. Blake Griffin, of course. Oh, he misses. Gets his own rebound. Jumping in. Oh, and he misses again. There it is. All right. Oh, cool. Now we got 10.5. I'll take 10.5. Come on. Give me 10.5. Stop going away. Luka shouldn't matter what Joe Harris does. No, they called it travel. Yeah, we
There's
gave
no
up.
way I can get on this Pens game, huh? It's -3.
The Sabres suck, but the fact that they're scoring 3 is the issue that you're getting.
Well, so I thought the Sabres, I mean, at least a couple weeks ago, the Sabres were recommended as overs basically every game because apparently they don't have a goalie or they don't play defense or, hey, knock it off.
Well, they traded away almost everybody. They're literally just a bunch of young guys right now. D, right? I mean, they made, 3 trades at the deadline?
With Pittsburgh?
Yeah, no, the Sabres.
They made 2.
2.
2 or 3, yeah. I mean, Pittsburgh made a couple of moves. One of their moves was Carter from the Kings.
Yeah.
He's got Patrick.
I like Jeff Carter. He was a good guy in Philly. He's a grinder.
I mean, is this Sabres team? Are they gonna fold? Are they gonna just
I don't
play
think they're
this
going.
game out, or because
No,
if
I
they're
don't
gonna
think.
play hard, I'd say
I think they're going to play hard. I think they're going to play hard, but they've been beat in a bunch of games. I mean, Toronto beat them by what, 5?
Yeah, damn
Yeah.
near.
I think it was 6-1. So yeah.
Yeah, G said he got over 11.5 for Harris, and then Usman is the next fight, and Sabres are on their fourth string goalie.
Oh,
I told you they should have just
That
called
makes
me
sense.
in. I would have left my job today.
Yeah, I'll take the over 11.5. I still like the over 11.5 for Harris. I like that. In this quarter, though, the Nets and the Mavs have gone cold. There's only 12 points scored in the first 5 minutes.
What's up, Rich? Your new dog is rallying up the other dogs, or what?
So did we win the other fights? If he said Usman is next,
I don't know.
I mean, Young was at 8:00.
Young is right now.
Okay, so Young, so it can't be next. I got Deja Lishi next. I got Usman at 9:30. Yeah, I've got Deja La next, and then I got Pachuca. Then we go to Usman.
No relation to the other Usman, I'm assuming, right?
I don't know. I'm really pissed. I can't get this Joe Harris. I've literally looked at it. We're at commercial break, and they took all the props away. The only good news is the Nets are down 1. Toronto's up 10. There's the Wizards on a back-to-back. Grizzlies are up 28-21. I don't like that because the scoring is up. Somehow the Pistons are actually scoring points. Like I said,
It's the
JV's
brother of Kamar Usman.
Well, Joseph has already got 6, so that's good. Demboya has got 8. All right, here we go. Joe Harris. Give me my Joe. Give me Joe. Give me Joe. Come on. Go through. He's at the free throw line. This is not affecting Joe Harris. There we go. Finally. All right, I finally got my own pick that I gave. And do we think the Pens score again? This
Hell
half?
yeah.
Well, -1.5 in the second period is plus 240.
I think they score again.
If you think they score again in the next 6 minutes, then you get plus 240 on that right now.
Without Buffalo scoring, shit.
Or you could take the Asian puck line at 2-3 and just say the Pens draw no bet is -182. All right, plus 250. And there we go. The Nets have tied it. KD. Shocking. Oh. All right. So let's play. Is Rich there or is he just quietly?
Nah, he's throwing the dogs outside.
Okay. I'll wait till he gets back to us. Discuss football.
All right, so we got 1 goal in Boston.
I got that, didn't I?
3 more.
Yeah, I got that. No, we had 5.5.
Yeah,
So we got 3 right now, right?
yeah.
It's all
Maybe one
Boston.
more in this period. Yeah, all Boston. They only have 5 shots on goal in this period. The Rangers,
That is the problem.
for sure.
There we go. Nets take the lead. Up 2. Come on, you can't let Demboya score points. Raptors starting to pull away from the Wizards. They
Who
may
do you have?
actually.
The Clippers, right? Clippers and the Nets.
Yep.
Oh wow! I think Young just stole one. She won by unanimous.
Young was the favorite.
Yeah, but she got her. Looked like she got. She barely won that.
You just said unanimous.
Yeah, I don't know how though. Telling you. Yeah, I mean, I was watching, but I wasn't. But from what I was watching, the other girl was beating her ass. But
It's like she just
said unanimous.
She won unanimously. I was like, well, that's not the opposite of we just stole it.
Yeah, probably 29, 28 all around.
Well, Joseph's doing well. He's got 8 points already. Luka hits a big 3. And in a game that they had 12 points in the first 5 minutes, they now have 30 in the next 2.5. So they doubled up. So this might actually turn into a decent quarter. And then, of course, the Nets just score with KD. It's unguardable. Luka's just drilling 3 after 3. That's the third 3. He's attacking the switch. He's going between his legs and he's just dribbling. There's no switch happening. Where's the kickball? What's Luka at? 39.5 live. Is he going to get 40?
Ooh, that's the question.
I'm trying to look at it. What's his PRA? PRA is 54.5. That's an ungodly number. He may hit it, but I can't take that. Grizzlies come out and play 0 defense, and we get a 60-point first quarter. Really? No, there's still 30 seconds left.
Yeah, we need some. The Nets. They need to win this shit. That's for sure.
They're doing what they always do. They're just hanging around. Hanging around. We don't care about really playing defense. We're just hanging around.
Oh, look. So somebody's on timeout.
Freaking dogs, man. Like it's like Fight Club. Like my wife comes home and it's like Fight Club. They're fine. Like they're fine. One's laying in the chair, the other one's laying on the couch, and then she comes home and it's, No holds barred. I look over and they're both on their back legs trying to bite each other. I'm home with them
Poor
all
Rich.
day. They sleep. They sleep all day. She
Poor
comes home
Rich.
with madhouse.
Oh, let's see. What do we got
Hey, you
here?
missed a lot.
What's that?
You missed a lot.
I did?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we catch 7 plays. No, I'm joking.
Now I know that's not true because I didn't hear the ring the bell thing.
Yeah, the music on.
I heard that.
63 points in the Memphis-Detroit game to start the first quarter. Not what I want to see.
So what do you think about the NBA? Like who do you think your final 4 teams are going to be?
I think the Nets and the Sixers will represent the East, and they'll make the Eastern Conference. Their ability to stop Embiid will determine essentially whether or not they win.
No Bucks. You don't think the Bucks got a chance there?
I mean, it's really going to think. So the only team I think that can beat the Nets is the Sixers. And the reason for that is they present matchup issues. You represent with Ben Simmons, you've got a guy that can make it difficult for Kyrie to score over the top, turn him into more of a jump shooter. The Nets have nobody who can guard Tobias Harris. And then Embiid will just, the way he's played all year, he'll just put them in foul trouble. If Claxton can't stay with him, they're in trouble. Because the Sixers are the one team that is proven to be, we really don't care. We're going to make this really boring, but we're going to throw the ball down to Embiid every single play. And he's only going to get fouled or he's going to make a basket. And there's nothing you can do. And the Nets are the kind of team that says, we don't care, we'll just score on the other end, which might be true. But I think that's the one team that could prevent issues for them. The loss of LaMarcus Aldridge, that's where they get hurt on the tier.
You think?
The Sixers could be beat by the Bucks if they end up saving. I don't see the Celtics. I don't see them having enough depth. I don't see Atlanta have enough shooting or actual play enough for enough high percentage shots to win a series. The team I would not want to play is the healthy Wizards team.
Just because they you'd have to keep keep run with them. You'd have to keep pace with them because it doesn't seem like they play a lot of defense. It seems like they're going to outscore you. Is how they're going to beat you. You
have 2 all-stars and a bunch of shooters.
Okay.
Davis Bertans can get 20. Ish Smith could get 10 or 15.
Yeah.
Matthews is an improving player every time you see him. They're getting good down play out of Lopez, and then they can switch over to Gafford for more athletic.
Does Hachimura play at all?
Hachimura has been hurt, and Hachimura is the wild card. If he comes back and he's giving you 15 points, I mean, you're getting 30 from Beal, you're getting 20 from Russ, and if you get a solid 15 and 15 from Davis, they can beat anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, and as far as them playing defensively, they have been able to lock down at times towards the end of the game, especially with Rui back there. But so there would be the team I wouldn't want to play because they're a lot better than a 10th seed. Like if they make the play-in game, I expect them to win the play-in game, win and come out as one of the seeds. Especially if Hachimura is fully healthy. As far as the West is concerned, I've got a future on Denver, but the loss of Jamal Murray hurts. But if Murray's able to come back, that a lot. I mean, they're loaded.
They've got the MVP.
Yeah. And then I've got the Lakers and Clippers. Those would be the three teams in the West. I don't think the Jazz can do it.
You don't think the Suns have anything?
Not really.
Aren't they? It's what Jazz and Suns are 1 and 2, aren't they?
Yep.
That's crazy to me.
And the
That's
way
crazy to me that the Jazz and Suns are 1 and 2 with the Clippers and the Lakers.
But when it comes down to it, the Suns have had issues, and I've said it all year, to close out games.
Mm.
Close games, they haven't had a chance there. Oh, Deja died, so there goes the parlay.
Oh, he just died.
That's what Jump Shot just said. He got
KO'd in round 1. By the way, that was like a minus 400.
That dude was a minus 400 and he just got knocked out?
Yep.
Bet the dogs, man.
Well, I typically always bet $5 on the dog, just because that gets me generally plus 400, plus 300 there. So if the unforeseen thing happens, especially with me and MA, I'm on a lot of parlays. So,
you take
covers the parlay.
Yeah, you put a unit on the favorite, and then you put a quarter on the dog or something like that.
Yeah,
work the math out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times if I like the dog, I'm looking at the over/under.
Yeah.
That way, I've got a chance of 2 guys winning versus 1. It's not a lot of times that the dog wins by decision. Happens, but I would say more times than not, you get like a knockout. And depending upon, I mean, I don't know the from Adam. Yeah, and this is where, like you said, a puncher's chance. If they just come out there swinging, just takes one to connect.
Yeah.
Oh man, the ref almost got knocked out.
2 for 1, almost got them both.
Well, because he was still up, but he was knocked out, and he was still swinging,
yeah.
And the ref tried to stop him because he was like, "It's over, it's over." He almost got caught.
So what are your odds? Like, I still don't think Aaron Rodgers gets moved. I don't think there's any chance.
I don't think so either. And so many people
are talking like
it's basically a done deal. They're like, "Oh, he's going. He don't want to play in Green Bay." I don't give a shit. You know how many people don't want to freaking go to work that aren't making millions of dollars? Like, get out of here, man. You're under contract. Like, just because you don't like who you work for doesn't mean you just can tell them, "Oh, I don't want to be here anymore," and then like that means anything. Like people think that these athletes, like the teams care what they say. Like, what's Green Bay's motivation to move the face of the franchise? Which, I mean, he's probably one of the first, the only I can ever remember that's actually shit on Green Bay. Like,
yeah,
Green Bay is a pretty beloved franchise by most players and fans.
I mean, to me, like I said, the deal that I thought would have been made would have been with Atlanta during the draft, or then you could argue and say, I've got a quarterback. Atlanta, from a Caps perspective, is completely out. They're turning the page. They're moving on. Rodgers would still have weapons in Atlanta, and that would have been the move to make. And then you just say, okay, we're going for the win from Atlanta perspective, because Atlanta still has to jettison $8 million.
Mm.
And somebody's still leaving, getting cut. being traded because they're still $8 million over. So, but you say that, but the Browns would pack Baker up. They would give him a first flight, right flight, if it was a Rodgers for move. But to me, if there's no way I could see the Green Bay taking Baker. To me, almost all those trades would have to have a third team, because if you're doing that move, you're doing that move for one reason, saying Jordan Love is back. Unless you're getting a quarterback like the Atlanta deal, you would have got Matt Ryan back, and you could sell that to your fan base. He's not Aaron Rodgers, but he's still a very, very good quarterback. And then we still have Jordan Love.
If the Browns traded Baker Mayfield, they would burn the fucking stadium down. There's zero chance. The fans would riot.
I don't still think Baker Mayfield's that great.
Well, Baker Mayfield is a solid quarterback. He's got the numbers. He's proven himself that he can, he won a playoff game on a team that went 0-16 2 years ago.
Yeah, so he's getting better, but he went 0-16, and they had like 47 draft picks in the top 3. So it wasn't like that team is now an empty cupboard.
Yeah, but
he won with the talent, and then he picked up free agency. So
okay.
I'm not saying he's a bad player, and he's not a bad player. I'm just saying that if in any deal, Mayfield would probably go, and if you're making that deal, to me, Green Bay, that would be an immediate ship off. So Harris missed his last 2 threes. Damn it.
But to that same argument, the Browns have been picking in the top 5 for the last 15 years.
Yep.
So, I mean, we've run through about 27 fucking quarterbacks since 1999 and haven't found one. So
correct. And you finally have one that seems to work. So yes, I definitely understand what you're saying.
He works good in the offense. He works good in the offense. He's great in the community. He wants to be here. He's a guy that people like to root for, the underdog, the walk-on, right? He's a fiery guy, and people like him, and he represents the city well. Whereas Rodgers is a malcontent who, if they don't make the playoffs or things don't gel right away, he's going to want out, and then you're stuck.
But until this time, he wasn't known as a malcontent. All right, jump shot. Can I ask you a question? What are we looking at for over-under in the next 3 fights? I'm assuming Pacheco's a girl.
Just to that point on Rodgers real quick. He kind of has been complaining about not having any weapons for like 2 years. And you're looking at a guy who is, quote unquote, the GOAT or one of the best, right? Who has won 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah,
has he been to 2? Has he only been to 1? I can't remember.
I think he's won everyone he's been to.
Well, he's only won 1.
Yeah.
So, I mean, normally they get bumped out in like the first round or the NFC Championship game because they're never a complete team. Their team is never complete.
Right. If one thing doesn't work, then they're broken.
Yeah, either the offense is good and the defense sucks, or vice versa, or they've got no damn run game, they got no receivers, or there's always something on that team. Just
you said in the PFL you get more points for first round finishes. So I'd lean under every fight.
What does that mean? More points.
So this is like a playoff type tournament. So if you win, you get 3 points.
Oh, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight more than one time tonight.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, well, they used to do that.
Jeez,
you couldn't.
Jeez, Rich, you trying to get these guys killed tonight?
They used to do that in Strike Force. I think.
In bare knuckles, the guys would die. In today's day and age, there's no way. There's no way you'd have everybody.
I mean, it was like Japan with soccer kicks and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any move where you're going to get enough to sell to your fan base on Rodgers, unless you were getting a stud player back.
So,
like if the Bears offer Khalil Mack, you could argue and say, okay, we would go with Rodgers. Now, granted, they wouldn't do that since they just drafted Justin Fields. But
right.
if they offered Khalil Mack, and you'd say, okay, well, those two guys are comparable players, or if Houston offered Deshaun Watson, you'd probably sit there and go, okay, we could sell that to our fans. We got a younger version of Rodgers.
I was going to say, but it would have to be Deshaun Watson pre his issues, because you don't know. There's no team in the league that's going to buy on Watson right now. If Houston decides to give him away, I'm sure somebody will take him.
Well, that would be the thing. Like if I was Houston, I would offer that as a pick. But I mean, to me, that's really what I would do. I would stick it to Rodgers. Like if I was ever forced to draft him, he's going to the cess of cesspools. I mean, as long as I get back something, and it's going to be one of these things where he's going to bitch and moan and be like an NBA guy and sit there. Yeah, that would be you're going to the cess of cesspools. No doubt about it.
We'll just give him 5 first, and fucking he can split reps.
Yeah, I mean, like to me, that would be Houston. You give me Deshaun Watson, we take your headache, you take our headache, and that we call it a day.
I mean, you the team that I've heard a lot is Denver.
I mean, I hear Denver, but I also hear them giving up Patrick Surtain, and I don't see that.
Yeah, that's the reason why they dropped the quarterback. They said, "Who do you want?" They said, "Who do you want? Who do you want us to draft?"
You would have to go in any deal.
Well, that would be pretty freaking crazy. Well, the argument is,
like if you made the deal before the draft, you would have took the pick,
sure,
and it was there. So you'd have to give them a young player who's good. Like to me, Green Bay, if you're making that move. I'm either asking for. Be honest, if I'm the GM, I'm asking for Patrick Surtain and Jerry Jeudy.
You think the fact that they don't have an owner, that's why it's kind of like fucked up?
Green Bay?
No,
yeah. This isn't Green Bay. This is Rodgers.
This is the GM and the. I mean, you could argue and say, okay, he doesn't get weapons. I still looked at it and said, okay, if I drafted 4 receivers in the second round. And I think those guys have promise. I'm waiting to see if any of them really come to have promise. Now, we've argued before. You've said really they've turned out to be third wide receivers instead of
a bunch of threes.
Wide receivers. But those 2 threes have very good games. You've got a really good offensive line. You had a really good running back. So to me, the only weapon you could argue that they didn't draft a wide receiver and they drafted defense. Now they can say, well, we're already good enough on offense and we want to make sure that we can compete on defense because that's what let us down, which it always basically let them down in the Bucs game.
They need a guy like, I mean, if they were looking to get another weapon, they need like a 2, and a guy like Juju would have been perfect. Somebody who
they didn't have the cap space because of Rodgers.
Sure, right. Well, and they signed Aaron Jones too, also, right?
Yeah, I mean, you signed Aaron Jones, you signed Preston Smith, you signed Darius Smith.
Did they let Jamal Williams go?
I think so.
I think they let him go. Which is crazy because
they Aaron Dillon, though. That's a big dude.
What's that?
Jump shot. How is a chick fight? Larissa's got to be a girl. So how is a chick fight over 2.5 getting you plus 180?
One of them.
She must be like 7 feet tall, and like the other girl's like 5'2" or something.
Yeah, chicks go to the distance. That's the best thing you want to know about chicks. That sounds
terrible. Sometimes they do.
What's up, Gerardo?
All right, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't say that. We'll just move on from that comment.
I didn't hear it, so we good.
Well, I said chicks go the distance. That's
I hope they go to the Raiders. You know, I hope they don't go. I don't like them going to Denver. The Raiders, I don't care. The Raiders fuck everything up.
Dude, I was arguing with some dude in a chat the other night. He's like, if Denver gets Rodgers, they're an immediate Super Bowl contender. Like they're gonna win. They're gonna win the AFC. And I'm like, you're smoking crack, dude. I'm like, you've got a Denver fan. Denver is not a QB away from being a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, but the question with them, their offense would be really good. Really good. With Noah Fant.
Yeah, they have to give somebody up, though.
With Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant, Jerry Jeudy, Melvin Gordon.
Jeudy would probably be gone. One of those guys.
Somebody's got to go.
Well, that was the thing. The way they were going, they were sending Surtain in and future first-round picks and Drew Lock.
Yeah, they would have done it. They would have done it for that last draft.
Drew Lock. Nobody wants Drew Lock.
Lock's going to be thrown in there because you're not going to have 3 quarterbacks, so they're going to do it for cap reasons.
None of these trades make sense to me.
No, I definitely agree that none of these make sense. I think there's more onions to peel off.
So what are we missing then? What team are we missing? San Francisco?
The only one that makes sense, and you already brought it up, Fox, is Atlanta. Atlanta makes sense if you're getting Matt Ryan and Julio.
Yeah, but they have no cap, so they would have to just be swap. You just swap it out.
You swap it out and you offer future picks.
Yeah, I mean it would be picks. I mean Matt Ryan's contract is gigantic.
Yeah, who wants Matt Ryan? Though?
I think it's more than Rodgers, to be honest.
Not next year. We looked at this. It's those balloon years that come afterwards.
Okay.
We went through that, and I mean, we went through that with the draft because that was where, like, them to Jacksonville for Trevor Lawrence. You could argue that could make sense. The only other team that really comes into play, and I don't know how they swing it because they'd have to give up a whole lot, is San Francisco. Because they would be a Buck situation that says, okay, we have the team. We just need a quarterback to win the game.
Yeah. Right? I mean, I guess it depends on.
And you've got enough wide receivers there that you could give up one of them and not take a super hit. You could give Brandon Ayuk. You could give Deebo Samuel.
Godwin's gone. A Goodwin.
Yeah, but I never thought Goodwin was any good.
Well, who do they have besides Deebo and Ayuk? And Kittle.
I mean, Kittle would be the main guy to deal with Ayuk. I mean, let me look and see. I don't.
Well, they're not. I don't see San Fran dealing Kittle.
No, to me, that's what you get. One of those receivers. Most likely, you probably get Jimmy G for cap reasons to make the numbers work. For 1 year, I mean, he just shifts over there, and you get him. I mean, looking at, and that's the only wide receivers they really have on the roster. You're probably going to get one of those guys that comes over. Probably Jimmy G, and I mean, maybe Jason Verrett. I mean, that's what I'd ask for because Jason Verrett's number is really small. I would try to sneak him into the deal. And
torn ACL?
He's been torn ACL 17 different times.
Any of these teams that would make sense don't have the players, don't have the cap room, or both.
But that's going to be future picks.
So just tell them to suck it up.
Is Jordan Love ready to go? Is Jordan Love ready to go? If Jordan Love's ready to go, then you're taking 4 or 5 picks. If not, I'm looking for a quarterback who can play this year. And I still have Devontae Adams. I still got Aaron Jones. If I can get, as you say, a number 2 receiver, if I get Brandon Ayuk, I'm getting a solid young wide receiver that can play. If I'm getting Deebo Samuel, I'm getting another guy who can give me.
Right. But the idea behind them needing a number 2 wide receiver is so that Rodgers has got somebody else to freaking throw to. It's not going to matter if you've got Locke under center who can't even use one guy.
See, if you're making the deal with Denver, you're just saying Jordan Love's our quarterback. If you're making the deal with San Francisco, you're going to say Jimmy G and Love are going to battle it out.
Can you imagine Rodgers going to San Fran and then San Fran and Green Bay meeting in the NFC Championship with Rodgers on San Fran and Jimmy G in Green Bay. That would be freaking weird.
As I say, the other team that no one's talking about because they almost have almost zero way to do it without giving up a major player is the Saints.
I mean, the team that I would think would be making the call would be the Steelers, but I don't know how they would do it.
There's almost
the team
zero
that I
way.
think is Miami.
They can't get around the 39 million. Miami can't do it by themselves. They need a third team.
Miami can't do what?
Miami can't do it by themselves. They need a third team.
Third team.
They got everybody. They can just ship everybody over there.
I mean, their biggest salary on their roster is 14 million.
Yeah, Miami's got the money.
Well, I mean, from a cap space, they've got 14 million in cap, but you'd have to ship somebody to equal the number, make the numbers work.
Man.
I mean, you could ship Devontae Parker, but I can't see them wanting Devontae Parker.
Ain't nobody want Devontae Parker's bum ass.
Devontae Parker is actually a really good wide receiver, but
he's always hurt.
Yeah, that's the issue.
That dude stays hurt.
Yep.
If you can't tell, I've drafted Devontae Parker in fantasy several years.
Several times.
All right, is this girl winning yet? Are we out the second half? Pacheca. Well, I thought you guys said this was on ESPN too. I'm watching the U on 30 for 30.
I said ESPN.
Oh. Why is ESPN having another league? If I was UFC, wouldn't you be pissed?
Yeah, I would be pretty mad about that.
I mean, you already got the number one league right now. So it's like, all right, so we're going to show up this small, unless you have the UFC and say, okay, this is going to be a minor league for us. You know?
And they have Usman's brother on this card.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I don't know. That's not a really smart move by them. Though I mean, I'll see all these pay-per-views unless if they really crack down these streaming services. I see almost all these things dying because the only way people watch these things is either you go to a bar who's going to show the fight. And there's not many bars that show every fight. They only show the big ones. Or you stream it. And you're not going to ESPN.
All right,
Plus.
we got 4 in the Boston game. Let's go. 2 more.
Oh, did we ever get that Pittsburgh? What ended up happening? Did they score?
No, they didn't.
It's 5-3 right now. They just they're 3 minutes into the third period.
Oh, my 9.5 is still going strong.
I was gonna say, what is the line at now? What's the total there?
We got the Canucks and Oilers getting ready to kick off.
10.5.
Shut up, King.
8, 9, 10. Wow, they still think there's going to be 3 more goals in this game?
They just scored in like a minute.
You think there's going to be 3 more goals in this Pens-Sabres game?
And they almost scored right now. No, but still.
I mean, I'm going to go with no. I might be 100% wrong, but I'm going to go with no.
I lean no.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. They got it locked out now, though. I think everybody's up.
That's because the Pens scored.
Pens just scored.
Attaboy. Let's go. Is that Carter again? That's Carter again.
Is it really?
Is that a guy?
Come on, I want to see his name. 77. Let me see. I got his name.
10.5 is now the line.
Yeah, Carter. Wow. What a freaking crazy shot that was. Did you see that? This dude's back is to the goal, and he just slaps it at the goal, and it goes in. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy.
All right, we ended up only with 107 points in the Pistons game. That was really good, especially when you got 60 in the first quarter, 63. So that's good for the under. And then they're giving you 112. It's shocking the Pistons are actually winning. The Grizzlies lose to Sikadoboye. And there, I mean, this shows again the Grizzlies could give a damn either. Joseph had 8 points in the first quarter, never scored again. Taboya had 8 points in the first quarter and scored 2. Isaiah Stewart, the one time we weren't on him, has 10 points. All right, I'm watching this girl. Come on, let's hurry up and just get the round 3. She can go out and do what she's trained to do. Larissa Pacheco. Only 4 guys have actually heard her. They literally just watched film on her 5 minutes ago. They read the little bio.
We need the Rangers to get a couple or something. Boston's not gonna be able to do it all. Wow, the Rangers had 7 shots on goal. Holy,
Tremendous.
wow. That's great.
If it was soccer, it would be nice, but not in hockey. All right, Esteli just kicked off, so I like real Esteli money line plus 125. I can tell. Oh, come on. Go to this damn fight. So the Sooners dropped 2 starters.
How the props doing?
Well, we got 8 points out of 12. Harris only has 3. But he doesn't have that much where as long as he can put up 4 points this quarter, we're going to be on pace. And we didn't go for a massive prop here, so.
I took a I've been taking some random NBA props from a show I was listening to, and the other day they recommended what was it, Trae Young points, rebounds, assists. It was like over 39, and he had like 29 in the first half. Didn't cash. Didn't cash. It was like 29 in the first half, and then he finished with like 37 or 38, something stupid.
Right.
I'm like, well, this was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are hard.
Yeah, I mean, Trae Young's one of those guys who shoots a ton, so he has a chance, but I'm not a Trae Young guy. I think he gets his points because he shoots it 35 times.
I do like Trae Young.
I think he's way overrated. I think it's one of those things where Ish Smith would score the same amount of points that Trae Young did if he was allowed to shoot it 35 times.
He's not.
He's not Steph Curry. He thinks he is.
I don't know that he's. And we kind of talked about this before. I don't know that he's special, right? There's about 15, 20 guys in the league that basically do the same thing that he does. Yeah. Right? If they had the opportunities he has, they'd all be scoring 30 points a night or whatever.
Here's the answer. Would you take Sexton over Trae Young? like to me, Sexton's a better scorer. He's got better size, so he's going to be better on the defensive side.
Yeah.
There goes Joe Harris. There we go. There's 3.
Oh my.
Let's go. Like we just need.
Yeah. I would probably take Sexton over Trae Young.
Yeah. And that's all I need to know. I mean, that's like you look at tonight's game. They're playing the Pacers, who absolutely blow. Trae Young is shot the ball 4 times, and he's got 8 points. He's got 3 assists and 3 turnovers. That's not a point guard to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a 1 on your point guard. You look at his stats there. He averages 4.19 turnovers a game. He does normally average 9.5 assists, but
Another goal. Pens.
damn
Ooh.
it, there goes my 9.5.
I think I didn't take that under 11. I'd be so mad right now.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, we got the money line regulation.
Did you take it?
Hey.
I took the under 9.5 right before they scored that 4th goal.
All right, we got Edmonton. Edmonton's going to start right now.
Yeah, I just said it's going to check off. All right. We got Blake Griffin gives it to Kyrie. Kyrie gets a double.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin dunks it, who, by the way, never dunked it in Detroit, continues to dunk it in Brooklyn with absolutely no issue. He's got a double-double already, 10 points, 10 rebounds.
This was a crazy freaking shot. Did you see that? Did you see that Pens goal, D?
All right, let's see Pachuca.
It was by the Tang. I know that.
It's over.
Dude shoots it from like the blue line, right?
It's
And
over.
it goes above, like underneath, like, in between guys, under their arms. The freaking puck is wobbling the whole time, and it gets in there. The freaking goalie hits it with his pad, and then it just skips right off his pad and goes into his shoulder. I'm like, I don't know this guy's ever played goalie before.
Okay, I'm lost in what's happening. The girl in the red is dancing, and the other girl is knocked out and bleeding. But
Maybe
she's
that's
still-
why that price
she's
was so
still
good.
dancing
Oh,
like a
she
deer.
got-
She gave her like $7, but I guess the bell rang and he didn't stop it.
See, this is why they should have multiple fights in a night, because most of these fighters they're not even breaking a sweat.
I mean, I still never actually saw him wave it
Rich
off.
wants CTE.
I mean, if you want to get punched in the head for a living, that's on you.
I mean, did he actually call it off? She's guarding.
He says Larissa Cash, jump shot.
Larissa Cash. Okay. Yeah.
Was that the girl that was the favorite?
Yeah, so definitely didn't go under 2.5 rounds. It went 1. And she just came out punching like crazy.
So basically, the one girl was a tomato can.
Yeah. So Pacheco at minus 585 actually cashes. So now we can get off this because the one girl had 1 strike in the match, which missed. But other than that, she was doing well. All right, we got the Hawks and Pacers. What do we got for a second half number? I hate the Pacers. They're my worst team in the league to bet with. But
Who's even on the Pacers anymore?
I mean, you still got Karis LeVert, Doug McDermott, Sabonis.
Dougie McBuckets. Oh, yeah, Sabonis.
TJ McConnell is actually having a tremendous year.
Oh, don't they? Do they have Brogdon?
They do, but he's out tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So the Hawks have been a better team. They have 7 more wins, and they're getting absolutely slaughtered. I mean, I'm not loving an over 116.5. It's not a great number, but Hawks are at home. Hawks had 137 the last game, 123 they lost. I mean, they beat the Suns, Trailblazers, and Bulls. They've actually come in here as a pretty hot team. Nobody's talking about them, but they're so they come out there and just get slaughtered by the Pacers. You kind of expect them to come back a little. But you're getting nothing from Young. Bogdanovich is the leading scorer. Collins is not doing that well. Clint Capella versus Sabonis is not a mismatch. But Gallinari is actually, the leading scorer. He's got 13 off the bench.
Marlins up 3-1 on the D-backs, 8th inning. Did you end up cashing that bet out, D?
Yep.
Don't we have the Rays? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to touch the total. I don't like the total.
For which?
Dwight Powell was sitting in the lane for the entire time Luka was dribbling, but yet no one calls 3 seconds.
Sabres goal, 7-4.
Well, what the fuck? We should have just took the over.
I was gonna say we should have kept hitting the over. We should hit the over 9, over 10, over 11,
over 16.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, so I think Usman is next. So how can we be on Usman? Under 1.5 is minus 115.
I mean, is he actually good, or is he just?
He's his brother.
Kamari's brother.
He's Kamaru Usman's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, is he good, or is he like? Is it like?
Well, you get a bonus and not one fight? I think it got out of the first round. So
is it?
Yeah, you get 100 points or some shit like that.
Is it like Steph Curry and Seth Curry?
Hey, Seth Curry's not bad, but yeah, I mean,
or like
I'm sure it's like that. You
like
still
Peyton
can hit
Manning,
a three though.
Like Peyton Manning and Cooper Manning.
Well, Cooper actually was told to be really, really good until the injury.
Right.
I mean, and the new one is supposed to be outstanding.
The Archie.
Who's the young one?
It's the grandson, right?
Yeah, he's the top quarterback in the class.
It's Archie Manning's grandson.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whose kid is he? Is he Cooper's kid?
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
All right, so here's how it would end. All right, round 2, 7 seconds in. It was the first fight of the night. Second fight went to decision. That was a chick fight. Guys, round 1. Another chick fight went to decision. Young went to decision. That's another chick fight. Deja lasted 46 seconds. And then we just had Pacheco in the round 1. So based on what I see, if you were not a chick, hasn't got out of the – well, we have one match that got out 7 seconds out of the first round. The under 1.5 would have cashed and everything. Now, normally as you increase up the card, the level of competition increases. So a lot of times those don't always cash, but I'll take a shot at it. Wizards and Raptors are tied. Come on, Nets. Don't sit there and cave now.
How about the Indians freaking sweeping the Royals, man? Royals thought they were king shit.
The Indians.
Fuck the Indians, yes.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. I've done you a solid, D, because I've vowed to not bet on the Padres anymore so that they can start winning again. And they have. I'm not betting on the Padres, so they'll win.
I've done a solid. I've bet against the Indians a lot.
What is the why fuck the Indians? What are you guys betting against them?
Yes, I don't like their makeup. I don't like their team. By the way, the Canucks are up 2.
They've got the 5th best record in baseball, I think.
Yeah, but the whole league is 15 and 16.
You know what? I'm doing a favor and doing a solid by not betting on the Indians anymore.
All right, so you got the Marlins 13-16, Diamondbacks 15-15, the Brewers 17-15, Phillies 17-15, Astros 16-15, Yankees 16-15, Red Sox 19-13, Rangers 16-17, Twins are 11-19, Mets are 13-13, Cardinals are 18-14, Indians are 17-13. I mean, the Royals are 16-14. I mean, I hate
So
betting.
yeah. Look, I'm gonna stop you real quick.
Yeah.
This is the first time in MLB history in 30 games there's nobody, or yesterday, nobody was 18-12 or better.
Yep. I saw that.
So I mean, I don't know if it's the ball, the offense is just not there. It's not.
I don't know what. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the issue is. That there's so much parity across the league. I mean, these teams. There's no teams that are really setting themselves apart from everybody. I mean, initially, it was kind of like the Astros at first, and they fell off, and the Dodgers, and they've kind of hit the skids here a little bit, and then there are teams that are supposed to be your like really bad teams, like the Tigers and the Pirates and Baltimore and stuff, and they're winning games. I mean, and we've talked about it several times. The worst teams in baseball are going to win one out of every three. So
yeah, and that's the issue. And it's trying to find what's that one. Seems to be almost every time I bet them. Like, I mean, you look at the Orioles. The Orioles are above 500. That's a crying shame.
Well, I just think it's a long season, and that's something that we all have to take into. Regardless, I mean, I know, but I don't know. I just think it's early.
30 games, though. So 30 games is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still early. But when we get another 30 in, when we get to 60, we're gonna know. We're gonna have an idea. And I've got an idea right now that the Yankees are starting to heat up. They're gonna be fine. I think the Twins suck. I think the Twins are bad. I think that's a bad team. Their pitching is not great. Their offense, I mean, they've got nobody hurt and still nobody's hitting. Like that, I don't think that team is any good. And the Royals bullpen is trash. So if you ever want to bet on the Royals, don't ever bet them anything but a first five or an over.
I mean, I think that your issue right now with the Twins is you got Senyo batting 113.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Cruz is batting 300. Buxton's my favorite, is batting 370.
Okay.
And I mean, those are if Senyo can get around 240, 250, and with power numbers, that'll help. Right now, he's not.
But you've got one guy. You got one guy
that you got to worry about right now, and that's easy to pitch around.
And the Pens just scored again. You've got one guy. You're talking about one guy that's not hitting,
but
you can't score any damn runs.
Small market club. You only have 2 or 3 guys, so those 2 guys have to hit. It's like the Oakland A's. If Chapman's not hitting, when he doesn't hit, they don't win.
But you named off 4 guys that are hitting over 250, right?
No, I said Cruz is the only. Cruz is batting 300. Sano's batting 113. Buxton's batting 370.
Okay.
But again, Buxton's. We've talked about Buxton. I love Buxton, but the power numbers aren't there. I mean, you look at the A's. They've got no one. Matt Olson's the only guy batting 280. Everybody else is 260 and under.
Pens are about to score again. Good Lord. Going to be freaking 20 goals in this game.
Nets are about to take the lead. Tie ball game.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Vancouver just fucking scored 3 goals.
What's Jump Shot saying? Vancouver's up 3-0? What the fuck?
I was saying Vancouver's walking away with this.
Trash.
Didn't it just freaking start? What the hell is going on?
Well, they scored like 1 minute in.
Oh, Lord.
all of a sudden, Luca can't find the shot. The Nets are just running and running and running. You got Carrizo, Brown, Jeff Green. Oh, what a steal. You got Doncic versus Kyrie, and he misses the bunny.
I just think that I don't know that this Twins team is coming around.
I agree. I agree. I don't like the Twins makeup to say they're a very good team. I mean, the teams I've already figured out I don't like to bet on because to me they're a 500 team is the Diamondbacks. I don't think the Rays are very good at all. I expect the Rays to bring up the kid probably by June.
Yeah, Wander's going to come up after whatever the halfway mark is in the season. He'll be up.
Yeah, and then there. I mean, the Rays are 17-15, but I think they're a 500 team. I think the Yankees are probably the best team in the East. I think in the Central, it's going to be the White Sox and the Indians, which I expect the White Sox to eventually rise. And the West, I think they're all going to beat the crap out of each other. I think the Nationals have major issues on their team. I think the Cubs have major issues on their team. I couldn't tell you all this. Like, if you told me who would win the Central, I'd put my money on the Cardinals.
Cards. Yeah, Cards or Brewers, to be honest.
I don't think Brewers have enough pitching. And if you win the West, it's going to be the Padres and Dodgers till the end.
No, I like the Brewers pitching staff. Woodruff and Burns are a nice one, too. Burns is the best pitcher in the National League right now, basically.
Yes, it's early.
Well, I mean, we're going off of what's happened already.
You said you already have some plays and some looks there. I think it's okay.
No, I agree on the Rays. I took the Rays to miss the playoffs, and I think I took them to miss the playoffs or I took their under win total, one of the two.
I agree with Chump Shot saying it's time to take the Oilers +3. Come on, Nets. You got to pull the plug on 5 guys who shouldn't play in the NBA. Let's go. You tied the game, then you've let these guys stay in. And I can there. What's the Oilers +3? What are we getting on that? I'm only getting +1.5.
I've got +2. I've got Oilers +2 -125. Okay. Yeah, it's only 10 minutes in.
Canucks are going to be on the power play. Wizards of Toronto are close. All right, here we're sticking with Chorizo, 55, or I don't even know who that is.
Chorizo.
Yep, Chris Chorizo from Florida, the diminutive guard, and there goes Jeff Green with the 3. So the crap lineup has actually made the 5-point lead back down to 1.
This guy looks like Usman's older brother. He looks kind of old.
And the net and the Mavs are doing a great job throwing the ball away with 37 seconds twice. So the Nets get the ball with 10 seconds here. They bring KD back on the court. 10 seconds to see if they actually give him the ball. No, let's have Chris Chorizo who hits the shot. And the Nets are up 1. And there it goes. The Nets are up 1 going into the 4th quarter. And they look like they barely tried. This is normally where they pour it on, and Doncic isn't hitting outside shots right now. Cage announcer. Is this they just need somebody besides Bruce Buffer? Brandon Sales. Oh, he looks in shape. Albert Pujols was designated for assignment today.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that contract was nuts.
Right, but do they save anything by cutting him loose?
There's no there. They still make the payment. They just now can bring up a guy who can actually hit.
Right. Yeah, they still have to pay him.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Here's Ahmed Usman. He lines up just like his brother does.
This guy from Buffalo almost knocked it into his own goal. This Sabres team sucks. Holy cow. How bad are they?
There's Carlos Carrasco. He's not going to pitch this year.
You know what's cool is I think my Ohtani home run, the Ohtani home run prop is probably going to cash before the All-Star game. He had his number was 20. He's got 10 now, I think. 10 or he's got 8, something like that. He leads the league in home runs.
All right. Brandon Sales. I wonder if his brother got his style from him because he looks exactly like his brother. But obviously, I mean, I guess if they fought when they were younger and in the gym, that'd be the same. Sales tagged him on a nice stud. He's definitely not as quick or fast power as his brother, though. Sales is a taller guy.
Younger.
This looks like if my neighbor was fighting. Two guys at the bar is kind of what this looks like. Like if you took two offensive guards and you lined them up and you said, "Hey, let's go." This is what you're seeing right now. Sales has got enough jiggle right here every time he punches. His whole stomach chills. Usman's got his head down to the other guy's belly button when he throws a punch, so he has no idea what's landing.
So his form leaves something to be desired.
Well, he looks just like his brother, but he's just scared of getting hit because you're older and you know you can't take a punch as much. So it's here it is. I'm just gonna duck away and punch. And he's tagged him a couple times. Sales is definitely the younger guy. Usman, that was a good leg kick. All right, how do you swing over the guy's head? 3. All right, here comes the jiggle. We're at 3 minutes left. Come on, in there. I mean, Sales could knock Usman out the way this is going. All right, Sales going after the leg kicks.
All right, I'm taking Blackhawks money line overtime.
What's the score?
It's overtime.
Oh, that means I got to take it now. Oh, we got the strikes 5-17, 10-23. I mean, the leg kicks are giving the one guy the advantage. We're taking overtime at plus 225. Are we taking shootout plus 110? What are we taking? Win in overtime or win by shootout?
I'm just gonna take him money line. Plus 120.
Yeah, these guys are lasting over a 1.5. And Usman's not going to be Usman's not going to be able to walk here by this continues. His leg is just getting beat up. The Rays and Angels are getting ready to tip off, or already did tip off, didn't they? Yeah, we're in the bottom of the first. I couldn't find the +3 either. Yeah. There goes Usman. It's 10-27, 15-32. Sales has got the more strikes. Sales won this first round. It's about to cost everybody money. Oh, that was a good punch. There goes the announcer. We got it really excited. I love how they're giving the strike speed.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
He hit him at 50. Yeah, but it's a question when what's the average? I don't know what an.
Like, what's exactly?
Yeah. I mean, it's 21.2. Yeah. Wait, my neighbor could do 21.2. Who cares? I mean, yeah.
How are they getting it?
Usman looks like one of those older guys that goes in when we bet on the card. It looks really good in round one. And he doesn't really look that really good in round one. But then you start to realize he's out here for a check. But in this, he may be the best that there is. But the strikes are getting closer. Usman's getting some good tags. But he really better protect that leg because he's not going to be able to walk in the next round. Later rounds. They mentioned the word later rounds. We don't want to mention the word later rounds. Knock his ass out. One of you. And that's the end of round one. The one guy's at least showing a little bit of blood on the top.
At least.
Looks like somebody's actually hit him. Raptors are winning this by 2. This is anybody's game. Here come the Hawks. Being led by Trey Overrated Young. He's equaled his first half production already in the third quarter in the first 6 minutes.
Yeah, the baseball game hasn't started yet, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
No, 6:38. Starts at 6:38.
Okay. Well, mine thinks it's the top of the first 0. Okay.
I mean, yeah, 6:38. You got no total bases in that one?
I haven't been giving that much total bases on there. I just kind of had everything else. I mean, I lost Benintendi today, so I wasn't too happy.
You got one, but then you just couldn't do it again.
Yeah. Very interesting first round. Grizzlies and Pistons are really helping us out with this under. They've got 22 points scored in the 9 minutes. It's tough to get our prop when you got 22 points scored. But Joseph's close. He's got 2 more points we need. He's got 13 points. I think we got 13 and a half, right? What do we have for Joseph? What'd you guys get for Joseph?
It was how?
I'll look at what I took him at. 12 and a half. All right. He needs a point.
Blackhawks win.
Yes. Give me that plus 250. Good job, D.
I gotta make up. Let's go. Can we ring some bells or something?
Oh, yeah. We could. Yeah. Sorry. Ring that bell. Finally get to ring the bell for something. I don't think we're gonna get to 5.5. That lost. Clips.
Yeah,
there.
well, I'm gonna take the net. I'm taking the Nets live money line because we need to get that. I'm taking it live.
Already got it with the double, but okay. All right. To tie in. Oh, Usman goes down. That's it, folks. And we got 26. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Don't let him grab onto you. Come on. You've got 30 seconds to end this. He's got a standing guillotine for 254. He doesn't really have it tight. This is not going to get.
Are we on the Wizards or are we on the Raptors?
To me, I was on pregame. I was on the Wizards because of the sitting of Kyle Lowry. All right, we just lost the under 1.5. And Usman's going to lose this fight. Sales down the ground. And he gave up his back. And then he punches back. This is not a good fight, but they're trying to do everything. This is trying to put dog at it. Oh, the one guy's bleeding, and he's down again. Usman is down. He took a shot. Folks, that's going to be all it. It's going to be all over. There's no way Sales is losing this. Sales doesn't have enough energy to finish. Or like left hands continue, but the strike speed shows it's like 5 miles an hour, which means he's like patting his head. It's annoying, but it really doesn't hurt. I mean, I don't even know what does he have a hook? Is it under the neck? It's a minute 24. We're going back to the guillotine. See, he's done. Usman's asleep. Goodbye. The huge heavy favorite Usman loses in round 2. As Rich said, just take the dog.
5 miles an hour.
Yep. Just bet them dogs, baby.
I should have took the dog in this one. All right, I'm done with this crap.
All right, so I'm on the Nets money line, and then yeah. What else we got?
Well, we're waiting for the Lakers. We're waiting to let me see who's officially in now. I expected Davis, Paul Pope, and Drummond to play. Looks like they all do. No difference for me. All right, everybody's confirmed in for the Clippers. Jalen Brunson. How's this? That's down 2. KD misses. Trey Burke. Nicholas Claxton with the rebound. Over to Kyrie. He's going to put him on skates. And Kyrie ties it up.
Jesus, the Canucks scored again, huh?
And the crap game of the night, Mr. Carl Joseph gets his 14th points, so therefore we cashed that one. There we go. Joseph over 12.5 points. Some people took 13. Yep. Usman looked like grandfather Usman there, and he was hit with some shots. And
start Friday in Seattle. The 3 homers was kind of the story.
What the crap are we listening to there?
Sorry.
So we got Joseph hits. We've got a tie game in the Nets and then Brooklyn. Raptors are up 2. I mean, if you get any kind of points with the Wizards above 2, I would probably take it. They've scored 34 points in the third quarter with 1 minute left, so we're looking really good for that under 223. That's looking nice. Yep. I hate it. 2-point game. Takes a 1 dribble, turn around, shoot up and done. Yeah, I lose two units in Usman. That's enough. Irving gets the steal. 2-point game. KD, let's just keep shooting threes. Yeah, we bricked that one too. That's a terrible shot, Katie.
Yep.
What are the Grizzlies live?
Plus 120.
I'm gonna take the Grizzlies live. I'm actually gonna. Crap! I just hit a 3.
It just hit a 3.
I'm gonna wait. If he gets double teamed, 2 guys on him, he's gonna once again brick a shot.
Good thing I didn't take that. Good thing I didn't take that Andrew Heaney under K prop. Freaking struck out the first 2 guys.
Damn.
7.5 is still a lot of Ks.
He's thrown 7 pitches.
Come on. Nets, stop shooting. KD, go to the hole. You're getting double teamed. Pass it up. Kyrie, that's an illegal defense. No call. Kyrie scores. The guy can't get in the middle of the lane. This is not college. He's guarding nobody. He's got to come to the side of somebody. He can't be sitting inside the circle. All right, Nets cut it back to 5.
Did that Lakers-Clippers game start yet?
That goes off here in 18 minutes. And then you get the Thunder Warriors.
Did you like any props in that game?
And Blake Griffin, let's shoot a 3, and he misses.
Actually, either one.
All of a sudden, that's a little tired here. I haven't actually looked in that game at all. Let me see what the props are. The numbers are. I mean, Curry's kind of settled down. I mean, if I was going to take anybody from OKC, I'm going to take Darius Baisley. But let me see who's playing for Golden State. Everybody's in.
Baisley's points.
Yeah.
I got 16 and a half on him.
Yep. He's a 17, 18 point guy. Curry's up to 35 and a half. Threes are at 16 and a half. Wiggins is already at the 22 and a half. Dort can actually play defense, so it'll be interesting if he covers Lucas Dort.
There we go. Heaney walked Austin Meadows, and Yandy Diaz just got to hit up the middle, so we got the first and third raise.
And we need some runs.
Well, the game just started.
He sawed him off.
I thought we'd see a lot more. Overs today. It looked like an over.
All right. There's Kyrie. Cuts it to 4. 4 minutes left. Raptors up 5. There's your chance to get on the Wizards. Like 4.5 for the Wizards.
Oh, good. Now my dog. Here's your dog.
Oh, Dallas answered 3 back. Right back to 7. Good play by Josh Richardson. Beal only has 14 points. Blake Griffin 3 is not the answer. Down 7 with less than 4. Damn it, the Nets are going to cost me. Yeah, because they keep shooting from the outside. There's only one guy hitting from the outside. How about you bring Joe Harrison and give him the damn ball? How about that? Some guy who can actually shoot from the outside. Yeah, there's Joe with the rebound. Don't give it back to KD. Those guys aren't passing. Go take the ball, Joe. KD once again, and he finally makes a shot. Cuts it to 5, and they call timeout. Yeah, Bellator is any as good as what this went. This will be nothing. So the Pacers have pushed it back out to 10. Ten minutes to go in Grizzlies Pistons. You got 41 quarter there, so they're on pace for under 203.
Oh, Edmonton scored 2 goals.
Where's that +3 when we wanted it?
It's 4-2. You probably could have got a +3 at 4-0.
Yeah, I wasn't looking. All right, I need to get some water. My stomach's just causing me issues. Oh, so Memphis, Pistons under, we should hit. Clips, Mavs is questionable. Don't like questionable.
You got 155 points in that Detroit game with 10 minutes left. They're probably not even going to clear 200.
Yeah, 220. Yep.
Is that what you have? Is 220?
223, 222 and a half.
I doubt they even get over 200.
Well, that was my question in the game. Who's going to score? I mean, that's why I took Joseph, because Joseph is going to have the ball in his hands, and he's going to have a chance to score. My other guy was going to be Isaiah Stewart, which he would have been 1 point away. And then JV would have been my other guy. He doesn't look like he would have hit. So they kind of stopped.
Oh, get up, baby. Get up. Get up. Oh, foul ball. Man, I thought we had a 3-run homer. Jeez.
That would have been nice. So you got the Wizards only with 101 points and the Raptors with 106. You got Neto, the leading scorer for the Wizards, at 23 points. And Siakam has 30, and Trent has 23, and Van Fleet has 17. That's the thing. With Rui not playing, it's Anthony Gill out of Virginia at 6'7" going against Siakam, and Siakam's just killing him. And then it looks like he got hurt, and I don't even know at all who they're looking for. Maybe Jordan Bell? Nope, he hasn't got him in the game. The Wizards cut 3. They're not done. I kind of like the Nets plus 5.5 right now. I mean, they're not going to go away here. Joe Harris is going to get another 3 attempt. Harris is 3 of 9, though. He's had enough looks to go over. He just haven't gone over. Got Jalen Brunson. Gets it over to Luka. KD on Luka. He gets inside. He gets a layup. That's why he took a drive and he didn't shoot to the outside, which is smart. And getting to Blake Griffin. He gets it over to KD. KD gets the switch. Here, he's never found a shot he didn't like. And he misses again. Then stop shooting. If you continue to struggle, stop shooting. Move the freaking basketball. You're standing around. You're posting the guy up one-on-one. You're going to a series of moves, and then you're shooting fadeaways. And you're like, I wonder why he's messing up. He's struggling because there's no ball movement right now. All right, we get to Kyrie. He actually did pass it. Kyrie stumbles, but he gets called. He gets a foul. Joe Harris and the rest of the 3 guys are like, I don't know why we're playing on offense. We're standing there wide open and no one's passing to us. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. It's 7-point game. Kyrie to the line. No, they didn't get the line. Oh, crap. And we give it back to Blake Griffin. Harris is standing behind the net. That's. And then once again, KD blows the layup. And then that's exactly what you want to do. Let's try to shoot some layup where we're leaning back over like this way because that's a high percentage shot. Move the basketball. Wide open. Dallas moves the basketball, gets a wide open three, doesn't hit it. It bounces off three guys' legs, actually rolls to Kyrie. Joe Harris is wide open in the corner. Wide open still. Instead, we get a KD brick three. Yep, Nets are going to lose. And this is just terrible offense. You're actually getting exactly what you want from the Mavs. You're getting missed shots, missed layups. You're just taking these low percentage fadeaway shots. Doncic with the step back. Another Nets miss. Oh, gave it to Kyrie. Crap, it's not going to get past. Kyrie lays it in, and he gets called a foul. He goes to hoop. There we go. Come on, Kyrie. Get a chance to drop it to 4 with a minute left. 5-point game. Wizards take the lead with a minute left. Oh, his heels in the there. Kyrie with a nice little finger roll. What are they doing? Oh, no. Let's review things with a minute. It's clearly seen that the guy's foot's on. This should take longer than 1 second. Here it is. That's it. It's done. Let's go. Raptors tie it up. Grizzlies are down 3. Let's go, boys. I'll take the Grizzlies money line at plus 120.
Down 3.
Yep. This game means nothing to the Pistons.
Out of Rosarena, Phillips, and Margot. And across the infield, third to first, Joey Wendell, Willie Adamas, Mike Brasso.
Sorry.
I was like, what the world is that?
Just switching streams.
52 seconds. What are the Wizards going to do?
I don't know. I had this freaking Angels Rays game on, and I'm like, man, this commercial is long. And then I look up, and the stream is frozen.
Oh, you're watching on stream. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
All
this
right.
game.
Toronto, Fred VanVleet. Crazy. Tie game. What? You had a kick out 3 that Fred VanVleet hit, but Westbrook drew the charge. Tie game, 37 seconds left. Bradley Beal has the ball. He shoots the 3. He misses. But they call a foul. I'm not even sure this was a good shot. I'm trying to wait for the foul. Oh, that was a really stupid play. Ken Birch jumped into his body. They're going to call that. So Beal's shooting 3. He misses the first. Beal hits the second. It's 32 seconds left. The Tampa Raptors. $32 seconds. Down 2. Siakam. First Davis, but Bertans. On skates. Gets the call. goes to the line. Irving's got 42 tonight. Siakam down 2 to the line. Misses the first one. Wizards are going to have the lead with the ball with 19 seconds. Wizards might pull this off. No problem, D. The Nets called a timeout to realize that the other 3 guys were on the team. Nets new offense. Joe Harris doesn't even come across the half-court line. He knows they're not going to pass. Kyrie just lost the ball in a layup when they were just giving him the layup. Kyrie's fouled this guy 3 times and they didn't call it. He hit him right in the stomach. I'm trying to figure out why they're talking about the Bucks in the Nets Dallas game. Nets lost this because they played hero ball. They didn't move the ball for the last fourth quarter, and their heroes didn't hit shots. Like you could say Kyrie had 42 points. Well, Kyrie shot the ball 29 times. So he had a really nice night. He had 15 shots right there. You look at KD. KD shot the ball 21 times. Shocking, he had 20 points. I mean, you should have as many points as the shots you attempt. If I shoot the ball 30 times, I better score 30 points. The Nets play is going to be a womp, womp, womp. I mean, they just didn't pass the ball. I mean, that's why you lost the game. Makes the first 16 points for Lopez, who's been huge in this fourth quarter. Toronto has a timeout remaining, as do the Wizards. Big free throw right here. Be a difference maker. Makes them both. Clutch free throws by Robin Lopez. He went up there and shot him like he's been there before. Man. 17 points, 7 of 8 at the line. Grizzlies just can't get above the line. Shocking. Kyrie Irving shot the ball.
So they can go to these.
So Kyrie hits the three, and then Kyrie gets a steal. Joe Harris still hasn't touched the ball except on a rebound.
How many points does he need?
2. I mean, he's literally standing in the corner wide open, just watching these guys play. The Wizards Raptors under is going to go through.
So they've apparently there's a there was a news story that they're finally proposing legalized sports betting in Ohio.
Interesting.
And the local news posted a story asking asked, would you partake in sports betting if it became legal in Ohio?
And you said no.
The number of people on here that are like, this person said, oh my Lord, hold on. I'm sorry. I just have to check something real quick. I don't know if I heard this guy right or not.
Grizzlies keep cutting it to 4 and just can't get over it.
Andrew Heaney has struck out every batter so far. He has 6 strikeouts through 6 batters. And here's the kicker. McHugh, the Rays pitcher, has also struck out the side too.
The Raptors hit a 3 with 2 seconds left. Freddie Van Fleet to tie the game. There goes the under. 2 seconds left. We're Wizards ball. The under was looking good. And then they struck. And you're going to get Bradley Beal, who's not having a good game. Have a look here. 1.6 seconds. Jeff Green, by the way, cuts the Nets game to 3. 5.5 looks good. 5.8 seconds. Still a lot of game left. Still going to get a foul, 2 free throws. Nets will call timeout. Have a chance to heave one up.
Somebody commented and said, no, because the Bible says gambling is wrong. Somebody commented and said, lots of poor people losing what little they have in life.
I mean, it's a question of who's coming at it. I mean, if you asked 100 people that came out of the bar, you're going to get totally different answers.
Well, here's the thing. I don't appreciate people. I don't appreciate people that think the government should be telling us what we can and cannot do. When it's,
I mean, you have to have programs and stuff like that for terrible gambling. I mean, it's 1.6 seconds. They get it to Davis Bertans, and Davis Bertans misses. And there we go. We're going to overtime, and that officially kills the under.
no, I mean, they're talking about would you bet on sports? Would you bet on sports if it was legal in Ohio?
Okay. I don't understand at all what they just did. All right. So he missed both free throws and what? Okay. So Hardaway made one free throw, and then that's just gave up. 5 seconds. Said that's it. We're done. We'll shoot 3, and that'll be the end. We lose Joe Harris. He doesn't hit. The 5.5 on the Nets hit, so that's the only good news for me. The Nets double does not hit with the Clips. That's terrible. Detroit under is going to hit. Boston didn't hit. I don't think the Islanders hit either. But we did hit the Blackhawks live. That was good. Oh. Not a great night. That was one I had a lot on. Come on, Grizzlies. Keep fighting. Yeah, we're not getting under 235.5. Wizards, Grizzlies. I got them paired together. Really need the Clips here. That'll probably be the end. I need to also relocate here. It's almost about time. Oh, you get some water. I'll be back. Stupid PFL. Should have never bet on that crap. How in the world of you, the Grizzlies, can you not beat the Pistons? Get Jaren Jackson playing too. Come on, Jaren, take over.
You said you were going to get water.
I am. I'm just going really, really slow. Oh. I know that sound. Oh,
I'm trying to entertain my new dog and keep her from biting my old dog.
Crap was that? Come on, Grizzlies. You suck.
Hey, what's up, Ron?
Oh.
Layla D. That's the
Yeah,
new
Ron. I'm going to relocate here in a second. I was just asked to relocate.
Razor back at the top of the lineup here. Hopefully we can hopefully they see Heaney a little better this time around. Oh man. Come on, Randy. Oh, warning track. Jeez.
We have no runs, don't we?
What's that?
We have no runs.
No runs. The Rays are about I don't know, probably about 6 total feet away from having 5 runs.
All right, let me relocate here. I hate betting on teams. By the way, I really like the over in this game too, with everybody in.
Which game?
Lakers Clips. I don't see any reason that the Clips should lose this, and I think they want to just stick it to the Lakers. I think the Lakers will hang around for a while, but without Tucker, without James, without Schroeder, as soon as they kind of go to their bench, it'll be done.
Right.
That's why I like the Clips to win the first half. Wouldn't be shocked if they blow them out here. And I think we're going to get plenty of points. I actually think this first quarter over 54.5 is probably going to happen as well. Because I don't think you're going to get locked down defense at all. I think you're just going to let them run up and down the court. All right, let me switch here.
Man, this ball is just not carrying at all. Looks like they're getting into it. Yeah, it looks like Tampa might be going to the bullpen here. Was kind of hoping we'd get a couple runs, 2-3 runs off of McHugh. But I'm assuming that's why he's the opener. They don't trust him to go. Oh man, dude just threw it into center field on a stolen base. Oh, okay. Now we get a runner on third. Yeah, I don't hate that, Gerardo. The only thing is that I think the Rays. I think the Rays are going for a 4-game sweep here. If I'm not mistaken, I might have heard that incorrect. I think the Rays might be going for a 4-game sweep. Yeah, they are. Okay. So I would normally, and I'm assuming that's why the game was lined the way it was, because they're assuming that the Angels are probably going to win this game. I mean, outside of just looking at the narrative of the 4-game sweep, if I was just looking at this game by itself, it was a coin flip to me. I didn't see an edge. I didn't see an edge either direction. So taking the plus money is always where you want to go. Man, this freaking Heaney, I swear to God, I am so glad I did not take his under on his strikeouts. I think he has freaking 8 strikeouts already.
All right, I've relocated.
Heaney is putting together his Cy Young performance here.
Yes, he's killing me.
His Cy Young performance. He's I don't know, man. He's got.
We cashed the under in Detroit Grizzlies. At least there's a good win. It's baseball. We can get 8 runs in the second inning. Oh, you gotta be kidding.
7 Ks through 3 innings.
What's the score of the Edmonton game?
It's 4-2.
17-2. That's what it feels like. It's 4-2. Anthony Davis just goes out holding his ankle. Let's see. All right.
Man, fuck the Lakers.
Let's see. Baisley's got 2 points. That's good. Of course, Melodon has 6 points already. Of course he does. His prop is only like 10.5 every game. That's why I said, of course, he has 6 points. All right.
I feel like the person ahead of me ordered like the whole shit.
The whole menu?
I feel like it right now.
Isn't that fun? Then you're like, what the fuck is taking so long? And then you just watch them handing bags and bags out the window. It's like, God, how many people you got in that car?
All right. All right, D. So my wife said I'm not allowed to be stereotyped, but I'm picking up a DoorDash, right? I'm picking it up from 7-Eleven, right?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm getting paid like $9 or $10 to make this pickup. The guy orders 7 different bags of chips. He orders 4 things of candy bars. I think a hot dog, a taquita, and something else. I'm literally picking up this guy's munchies for after he lights up. I mean,
It sounds like
he's a stoner. Yeah, he couldn't drive.
it sounds like the munchies. It sounds like the munchies run
He
Matt
didn't want to
Baked.
drive and cause crisis because he's stoned and driving. So he ordered your ass. He paid $10 for your ass to go get it.
Yeah, I'm literally laughing. I'm like, for the same cost of what you paid for everything, one you could have got at a grocery store or Target and got like double the quantity. and probably not have paid as much as what you did to get it delivered. I was like,
But you know how nice it is when you're high or drunk or whatever to just have that food just show up. You know how nice that is, and not have to roll the dice on getting a freaking DUI or something going out to get it.
I guess if you have extra money.
I always got extra money. I don't got no kids.
Yeah, I was laughing. I sit there and look and say, "Yep, these people pay way too much for DoorDash."
I actually haven't. I've cut back my DoorDash usage quite a bit because, for one reason, if you use it on like peak times, like Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, like dinner time or whatever, it's fucking terrible, man. It's slow as hell. It's either the restaurant's slow, DoorDash is slow, or both. Like,
well, let me tell you all a secret. Okay. Most people, including, we have Ramon Scott here, he would say same thing. Uses 2 apps. Whether using Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever. And anytime I get one remotely close to the same one, it's going in generally the same direction.
Thank you. Good night.
I'm gonna accept that because I want to earn 25 to 30 an hour versus.
oh my goodness, this dude freaking hits the ball, and
it's only the 3rd inning.
It looks like it's going out. It doesn't go out, so then he goes to push it for a double, gets thrown out. Man, this thing looked like it was going out.
You guys lost me. My phone is gone.
Yep. Yeah, what? No, I was trying to find that last night. You weren't moving.
Oh, he's safe. This dude's safe. He's not out. He's safe. What did you get, D? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. Yeah, see, we don't have that here.
You got Hardee's?
We used to, not really anymore.
Damn, I just missed the damn light. Son of a
I mean,
gun.
I know there's probably a Hardee's around here somewhere, but I don't know where.
Yeah, I got a Jumbo Jack, which is like just a regular hamburger, but we get those for free when the Padres hit a home run, which is damn near every game. So, got me a large drink, 4 tacos, large curly fry, and a hamburger.
Damn. You just get a free sandwich?
Yeah, you get a free sandwich with a large drink as long as you buy the drink and it's on the Padres.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, so I go pretty much every day because we hit a home run, pretty much every game.
Yeah,
Damn near. Not really, but
except for when I bet on your team totals.
Yeah. Tatis will hit at least one though. It'll be 1-0.
There we go. Now we got to run. Double, baby. Double, 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 double. All right. 1-0 Angels.
What am I supposed to drink?
Oh, this guy ain't fooling nobody. It's Fleming. Roto says the curly fries are good.
Nice.
I like
Mission accomplished.
the Arby's curly fries.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yep.
Arby's
Can't go wrong
curly
with
fries
those.
are really good. Yeah.
Oh, I got me some more cerveza too.
Still think they're slightly behind Checkers, but yeah.
We don't have Checkers here.
Yeah, that's what is that around here? That's Rallies, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, we do have Rallies. They actually just built a new Rallies, like 10 minutes from my house. They built this brand new Rallies, and the building's been up for like, I don't know, 3 months, 2 months, 3 months. Can't open because they can't find anybody to work. They can't get anybody to work.
Gee, how are you on the under in this game?
Hey, do you guys have Popeyes?
Yeah, we got Popeyes. Popeyes does not agree with me.
All right, I'll be right back.
There we go. There's another hit. Another run. Come on.
Hey, we got a run?
Jesus, this guy looks like he's running with a freaking piano on his back. Come on. He got freaking thrown out at home.
Again? So we got a guy out second, guy thrown out at home.
No, the guy getting thrown out at second got reversed. He was safe.
All right, the Wizards are up 1 with 7 seconds. The Warriors are up 9. Maladon has 9 points. The Pacers won.
I don't know. This guy might have been safe at home.
Neto misses the first. Neto hits the second.
I wonder if they're going to look at this.
Wow. That's it. Neto hits the second. There you go. Wizards up 3, 7.3 seconds. You might want to cover Fred VanVleet. Just saying. Just telling you. I would actually cover Fred VanVleet. I'd leave Siakam. If Siakam hits a 3, Siakam hits a 3.
Oh, my Lord. I think Ohtani just hit it out of the stadium.
Yeah, it's 3-0,
Good
right?
Lord. Jeez. This was the guy that was supposed to start the game that they used the opener for.
Yeah, that you got your bet taken away as soon as they did that.
Actually, I bet against the other guy.
Yes.
I don't think this guy's actually recorded 1 out. He's got 2 outs, but they were both on guys getting thrown out.
All right. Yeah, the Wizards win here almost ends Toronto's hopes. Wiz up 3. You're about to see King Rail like send a bunch of stuff on Twitter. Fred VanVleet gets fouled. Yep, that forces them to shoot 2. How the crap did that go down that much? What on this? The Wizards do not have any timeouts remaining. Russell Westbrook has fouled out. Oh. Got a lot of Memphis. Got a lot of Memphis. Good job by Garrison Matthews, another undrafted guy, to come back to the ball when he saw they were sending 2-3 guys at Bradley Beal. Tested. The fortitude of Garrison Matthews. That's everything right now. Garrison Matthews being in his position right now. In and out of the lineup. So the Wizards go to the free throw line. Had a great game shooting the ball. Only had 3 shot attempts from 3. Misses the first. Might have to get 1 at least. Matthews misses the first. Wizards have a chance to make it a 2-point game, but Toronto's going to get the ball back with 3.9 seconds. Here it goes, 2-point game. Bembry. Here comes there. They get it to Siakam with 2 seconds. He shoots a 3. He bricks it, and it misses. The Wizards win. Here come the rail tweets. The under does not hit because it went to overtime. Are we getting 8 runs?
We got 3 already. And to be honest,
3,
we probably should have had 5 in that inning.
Yeah, that's the issue. We didn't get 5.
Oh shit! Heaney's dealing, but he's got 60 pitches already.
All right, here comes Marcus Harrell. Maybe he can help the Lakers score. Nope. You're trying to get the dog to do something bad. Come on, Clippers. Let's get to 50. Let's get near 50. Come on. KCP. Ben McLemore. Miss. Here come the Clippers. Rondo the Batum. Missed a 3. Rondo gets the rebound. He misses a layup.
let's see if here Harrell isn't going to score. Who's going to score for this team? Oh, Kuzma draws a foul. The live line in this Clipper game is 14.5.
Yeah, I know. Cuddle.
What a night.
Before I cut it, okay? Come on, cut it in with me.
Hey, the Lakers made a basket.
What's the score there?
How in the heck did that
27-16. A minute left.
There we go. There's a double for the Rays. That's what I don't get. They're getting a lot of hard contact. I mean, this was one thing that showed up in Heaney's advanced stats. It says the hard contact is pretty heavy for him.
There we go. That's 47 points. Let's go. Let's get close to 50. And there's a foul. 33 seconds. We'll take that. Drummond has 0 points. His prop is 7.5 right now. It's like laughing at me. It's like 7.5. Really? How much is he falling that he's going to get 7.5 points?
This guy for the Rays, this Zanino, was the one that he's faced Heaney like before this game. He had faced Heaney like 6 or 7 times, and he'd struck out 4 or 5 times, and he's struck out both times tonight. Heaney has 9 Ks through 4 innings.
Well, he's once seen as a heralded prospect.
Yeah, and like I said, we talked about it before the game. He's either lights out or he gets shelled. So, of course, you bet against him, and he's fucking Cy Young, right?
Yeah. Well, Canucks are up 5-2. That ends it. Well, at least we get 49. The over's not dead. I really need the over. Some of my other parlays all ended with the over. Didn't realize that when I took the over again. But the Clippers are looking good. That part of it looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
Some soccer plays that I like tomorrow. I like Adelaide United tonight at 5:30. They should win that game. Albergo Dents over 2.5 goals. I like Leicester to win. I like Lille to win. We get a Pepsi-lit game. Kai Akuriya. Why do we like Kai Akuri? Because normally they play no defense. They're playing Reykjavik. Reykjavik's going to win this game. I'm waiting for a line. I don't have a line yet in Pepsi side lead. Might be Reykjavik -1. I would take that. Let's see what the game I liked. Real Sociedad -1 over Elche. I think you're going to win or you're going to push. I think they win the game. Whether they win by 1 or win by 2 is the question. San Jose, Real Salt Lake. Really good game. Normally the home team wins. Right now, you're getting the home team at a pretty nice price. So, that's what I would go with that.
I think D needs let in.
Oh, D keeps changing. He keeps switching. He goes back to his phone, then he's coming back. I guess he did go out and get food.
That's the only excuse, right?
At 7:42. I will say
Yeah, it's 7:42.
this vaccine is starting to kick in.
Well,
Yeah.
we need to cut it short or whatever, man. We can.
I'm good.
Yeah, I just ate everything but I got 2 tacos left. Whew, I feel like a challenge. I put the curly fries inside some of the. I put some of them inside of the hamburger, so it makes it a little more crunchy.
So you put fries on your hamburger?
The curly fries, yeah. I put ketchup on my steak. I put ketchup on my eggs.
No, you don't put ketchup on a steak.
I sure do.
Oh my goodness. Well, this was fun.
Yeah, I think you're getting outnumbered there on that one. I do put ketchup on my steak. Like I put. Let me put a mistake. Paul Luger's. I put ketchup on my steak. I got some looks.
No ketchup, no steak sauce.
So, Rich,
if
I come out to Cleveland and you are,
I'm not a big fan of steak sauce.
No, fuck that. Hold on. If I come out to Cleveland and I say, hey, I'm gonna reside at Rich's for dinner, you telling me there's not gonna be a ketchup on the fucking up there on the table?
You're not putting ketchup on a steak that I make.
Better believe I'll put the packets in my pocket if I got to.
Yeah, I'll go to the bathroom or something. Fuck.
Okay, well, if you want to bring your own steak,
can I
I'll
try
cook
it?
I'll
can I
cook
try
it.
Can I try it without ketchup and then put my ketchup after?
We'll see.
I don't understand ketchup. You don't need ketchup on a steak.
I mean, sometimes you don't. It depends on how you cook them. I mean, like when I put a brisket stuff, I mean, I get barbecue sauce and stuff like that. So,
well, that's a little different though.
It also all depends. Sometimes I just kind of like it. It just tastes better. If you like things sweet and you kind of like that, and sometimes you don't want it really tough, ketchup's nice. I'm a big ketchup person.
Well, if you've got so am I, but not on a steak. If you've got
steak, hamburgers, hot dogs,
pork chops.
Good Lord. I've never seen a bat split like this. It's split in like 3 pieces.
Like not like Sammy Sosa, right?
Ooh.
So who the Angels end up calling up for Pujols?
Nobody yet. They have designated for assignment. They can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that they've called up anybody yet.
You're not allowed. He has to clear waivers.
I wonder if they're going to call. I wonder if they're going to call up Joe Adele.
I assume so, right?
I don't know. I don't know if they. I don't know. I think he might still be a little raw.
Normally, like a move like that, you're calling up like a minor league veteran.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I wouldn't expect to see, unless there's like an injury or something, I wouldn't expect to see Joe Adele before, whatever the cutoff is for this season, May or June or whatever it is. first service time.
There you go. Lakers are at least scoring some points. Come on, Clips.
The fucking drag race outside my house and shit.
What the world was that?
It's what it always sounds like, man. He's coming to us live from the drag strip.
No, it's not fair what the Clippers was. He kind of was trying to do like a pass shot, like alley-oop, but nobody ran, so it was just a pass shot to the Lakers.
Well, the fight already ended. Great. We Are Dumb got knocked out, huh?
Who did? Did Wordham win?
No, he lost.
Did he really?
So basically, every guy that we were basically on except
So-
for won. I mean, I will tell you, we bet this thing again. I'm just taking 10.
Are we fucking
$5.
Reapers? Fuck.
No, because these were jump shots picks.
No, we got one, right? We didn't lose them all.
Right. Well, we got the one girl young. The girl, Dejilia, completely died. Pachuca was the other one we got. But I mean, that was minus 565. That's almost like
Somebody else died too.
Well, Pachuca died. Usman died. There we go. Come on, let's get some points, guys. Just score points. There we go. Back to 212. McLemore's like, me? Am I still in the NBA? Are you sure?
Are you sure that's what he said?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what he said. He said, huh? Somebody still thinks I'm in the NBA? I got traded?
I can tell you I love this PS5 still.
Cousins with a mess.
How's your son doing in his league?
Hasn't been playing there. He's been working with my wife. So the school board gave him a job, and he's been just kind of helping them out so they can get through the COVID restrictions, having people watch people and stuff like that. Like do recess duty, that kind of stuff.
Right.
So he's making good money doing that. So he hasn't really been doing that. He comes home and he just falls asleep because his recess duty is he plays freeze tag with them every day.
Oh, nice.
So he's just running around crazy with the kids. And he comes home and he's just ready to sleep. That's not what we want to see. Paul George going down on his shoulder. Oh, Batum misses the bunny. He gets fouled, though.
All right, we got one on for the Rays.
Thunder are hanging around. Rich's favorite Thunder would have cashed already.
Who is that, Baisley?
Ty Jerome, 13 points.
His favorite player is Theo Maladon.
Mm.
Who the fuck is that?
He's the guy we took the one time. He's always around 10 points. He's got 10 points in the first quarter. There we go.
Yeah, he's
Big
the guy
three by Kennard. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Up 10 clips. Come on. Points,
He's the guy that scored 10 points in the first quarter, and I think we had 12 or something, or 15 or 14, and that was it. He scored 10 points in the first quarter, and that was it.
We had 11 and a half, yeah.
How was that no doubter by Otani?
Boom.
Man, that was a shot.
Another big three by Paul George.
It was higher. It was a lot higher than it was far. It looked like it was going out of the freaking stadium when he hit it, though.
Oh, I'm sure they're in LA. I mean, it's pretty chilly right now.
I was gonna say
there.
there've been a couple. Oh my gosh!
Wow, double
You've
play,
got to
really?
be freaking! I'm telling you, man. Heaney has got a freaking horseshoe shoved up his ass or something. The guy slams that ball down the line, and the first baseman gets it. That should be a freaking double. Instead, it's a double play.
Well, if it was probably Albert Pujols, he'd probably have been double. Yeah, it probably would have been a double, for sure.
Man,
The fact that it's Jared Walsh, maybe not. He's safe. Oh, maybe not.
The Thunder aren't going away. Cut it to 4. I said the Warriors. It's Ty Jerome. He just can't miss. 6 of 8. He's over there going, Steph who? Got more points than Steph. So one question. The Warriors are only playing 8 guys in this game. Thunder are probably going to hang around.
So did they still win or no? Or whatever it was called?
Stelly was down 1. I think they lost. Did not have a great night. Yeah, they lost 1-0.
Heaney's strike zone is like 6 foot high and 6 foot wide. I swear. He's not only getting the corner of the plate; he's getting the whole other batter's box.
Did I miss Sean? Did I forget to put Sean on the Twitter tag? I think I did.
I'll be leaving my boy Sean out.
No, you didn't. He's on there.
Okay. All right. I don't remember doing it, so that's what I was like, okay. D, I did go down all the soccer plays. I liked it. Yeah, tomorrow, so. I actually did pretty well if you saw what I gave out today.
Here come the Warriors. Are we done with KBO or what?
No.
Yeah, what do we got, KBO?
Yeah, I've got a couple here. Hold on.
There you go. Clippers up 15. Let's go, boys.
Yes, sir.
I knew I should have put like 500 on this.
What do we have live?
We got the Lakers. I mean, if anybody has any Anthony Davis props, he might be done for the game. I'd take the under. I gave the over in this game. Gerardo's on the under. We're live. We're 3 points over the total. So that's looking good. We got the first half Clippers. -4.5. Right now, the line's 13.5. The game is 13.5. If you got result in total, Clippers over 103.5 is minus 550. If you got the three-way, you can do 100 to 219 points, which is I kind of think where the ceiling is in this game. Yep, another big three by the Clips. We're up to 215. That was Cousins for 3. And that's Clippers by 15.
Should I just take Caruso over 11?
Caruso's going to get plenty of shots. Another steal.
He's got 6.
Oh, yeah, I'd take Caruso over. Yeah, there's nobody on the Lakers tonight right now. And the Clips are up 17. They're running away.
Yeah, I'm
with this
taking
game.
Caruso over 11.
Well, there's going to be the third straight steal for the Clippers. Not exactly what we want for the over. We need the Lakers to score something. And then Paul George throws Caruso and then hits a 3. So that's 216.5 right now. So we're up to 18.5. I mean, to me, this is just a question of how bad the Clippers want to beat the crap out of the Lakers. That's the only question here. This was a regular season game, well, like a game that mattered something, then I could see the Clippers just putting their throat and winning this game by 27. So we got 35 points in the first 6 minutes.
What
We're
a
on pace
play.
for 70. We should at least get 60, which will give us 109 points for the half.
Are you watching this Angels game?
What the hell are we
No, I
watching?
don't
We
get
watching a
the
freaking
Angels
Hall of
game.
Fame game or what?
I've never seen better defensive plays in my life. It's like Omar Vizquel and freaking Ryan Sandberg are out here playing defense. What the
At
hell is
least he
going
went
on?
with Ryan Sandberg. That was good. So proud of you.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Rhino was my boy. Tell me what props you have on Golden State live. D.
Any props?
Yeah.
They ain't giving me nothing. They're only giving me the Laker game.
Oh, God. I mean, they're down 20. Drummond's played 9 minutes. Hasn't come back. Gasol's played a minute. Who you got? You got Marcus Morris?
What did I do?
You got Kennard? Kennard's going to score like 10 points in the second half because he's going to play.
24.
You have Kennard at 24 points?
Yeah.
He has 3.
Yeah, 7.
Wait a
Oh, it's
second.
Leonard. My bad.
I don't want Kawhi. I want Kennard. Luke
No, I
Kennard.
don't have him.
Okay. Might be the last day before I shave my head. But I want you to wear a hat.
You're over it?
I ordered some clippers as soon as they come in from Amazon. I figured I might as well just buy clippers if I'm going to have to do it myself all the time. So now I'm going to put lines in my head. It'll be, here you go, with the U right on the side.
The U.
I don't think we're getting this 8. Every time they got a chance to score, they can't.
Oh.
So the Clippers have hit 10 threes and are shooting 65%. Let's see. Do we get Drummond? No, we don't. Hey, we get Caruso with that bucket.
Here we go. There's one.
What'd you end up taking? 9.5?
It was like 10.5.
Okay. Oh, is that what Gerard? Yeah. Thanks. Oh, he's going to get plenty of shots. That should definitely have a chance. It's almost like, really? I've been degraded to this.
Man, come on. We need some runs.
We need points. Just keep scoring points. Come on. Marcus Morris.
So if they lose tonight, they fall into the 6 or no?
They're close to it. They're close. They're close to that to force the playing game.
That's their worst nightmare, man. I'm telling you, playing game.
And
That's why LeBron was pissed.
You need a night where essentially it just doesn't. Your shot doesn't go.
That's why LeBron's pissed because it could happen.
I mean, I wonder how long Kawhi and George are going to play. Paul George got fouled. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. Well, the problem with Caruso is he keeps fouling people. He's not going to play.
I know. But
he's not a point guard, though. He's a YMCA 2 guard. Yeah, like Davis hasn't played.
damn, that was a no doubter.
Oh, did we hit a home run?
No, it was showing the
Looking at
replay of
Ohtani
Ohtani.
one, yeah. Okay, yeah, he hit that a ton. All right, the Clips are up 20. Again, 21. And they're going to have a kickball.
Get Henny out of there. Fuck.
He's got 83 pitches, so I'm thinking this is probably his last inning.
Let's get somebody in there now.
Yeah,
I
probably
mean-
pitches one more inning. Yeah.
I mean, this is anything that they've been able to make contact with, they've hit hard. Like, they've hit him hard. It's always, they've hit it at somebody. I mean, he does have 9 Ks or 10 Ks or whatever it is, so you can't take that away.
He's got 10. That's crazy.
Yeah. He had 6 in the first 2 innings. He struck out the first 6 guys.
It must have been their game plan to swing early.
The Warriors go on a little run.
Their game plan should have been to hit the ball.
Baisley goes on a little run. And 9. That's good. Steph Curry gets more points than Ty Jerome.
Oh, yeah, you best believe.
I know that's what was going through his head. He's like, I can't be outscored by Ty Jerome.
Get up, baby. Go, go, go. Another warning track. Man. Another one to the warning track. Okay. I got 2 KBO plays for tomorrow.
And Paul George dribbles out of bounds.
Here's Justin Herbert.
Oh, yeah, that is Herbert. Huh. What did he do? Wear his football jersey to the game?
No. He's got an Angel jersey on. So he ain't a Dodger fan.
There you go. Come on. Just get bucket after bucket. Let's go. Don't care who scores. It's about time to say we cash the 4.5, unless there's a 16-0 run in 3 minutes.
It was a Caruso. Jeez, man. What the fuck?
Kawhi and Cruz. Uh-oh, here comes foul number 3.
All right, I dropped my put my 2 KBO plays in the chat there.
Yeah, we got to get the KBO plays. We're all with the KBO.
It was a waking cash for me.
And if you don't get, I took both of those first 5. If you don't get first 5s, I don't know if you get those Fox or not. Actually, I like both of those full game as well.
Okay.
All right, so put a mortgage on both of these. Got it.
No, but
Another 3, Paul George.
But if you do want to make a bet that I think is that I'm like 90% sure is going to win, but the juice is insane. It's Samsung tomorrow. Samsung. I would take Samsung first 5 money line or Samsung. They've got them first 5 -1. I don't ever like taking first 5s -1. You can take them. You can take them on the 3-way. Samsung on the 3-way first 5 is -135.
All right.
I like them as well.
All right. I'll say if you like football, this James Madison Sam Houston game on Saturday at 2:30 is gonna be a hell of a game.
Is that the championship?
It should be, but it's not. All right. So let's see what we got here. We got Hanshin. No, we're in China, right? Korea.
Yep.
So we're taking Kia. Oh, they're playing Doosan. I like Doosan though.
Doosan's starter got scratched, so I'm not sure who's actually starting for them. I didn't like their starter who was starting, and the couple guys that they do have that I do like just pitched the last 2 games, so I know it won't be either of them.
Okay. So we got Kia, we got LG. And you like Samsung to beat
Yeah.
the Lotties.
I like Samsung a lot. Actually, the Samsung is my favorite
You
play.
like them
but
a lot, or you like Lot, or you like?
I like Samsung a lot. Not Lotte. But
Who just scored?
the juice on that is crazy. You can get Samsung on the three-way. The three-way money line. First 5 is minus 135.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Hey, Drummond got fouled. He actually came back in the game.
That's what happens though once the book starts to figure out which teams are good and which teams are bad. They start hanging some ridiculous lines. Like last year, they were hanging -2s, -2.5s. I think I even saw -3 with the Dinos. That's but like -3 in a baseball game is ridiculous.
Yep.
But the Dinos were so good, I still didn't want to bet against them. Not as good this year.
Drummond gets fouled. He misses the first one. He's averaging 12.2 points. And he misses the second one. Good job, Drummond.
Like Trout's gonna hit one out or what?
104.
I don't know. Tony just looked like a fool on that swing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Drummond got a rebound. Here comes Caruso. He gets it to Kyle Kuzma. Drummond gives a really weak screen and then causes a foul. Good job, Drummond. Glad they brought you back in.
I see somebody else must have bet on the Nats too. Thank you, Nationals, for losing 2 straight games while leaving 37 runners on base.
Did they call tech? Yeah, they called it tech on Drummond. Well, that's good. Gives me a free point.
Jeez. What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Somebody threw something down from upstairs. Fucking scared the shit out of me.
There we go. Come on. All right, so we cashed the first half Clippers. What time is it? What time is it? All right. We barely cover. We're going to win by 24. Maybe
Barely
25.
covered. That was a big sweat.
Yep. Well, that was I would try to take that all day with everything. So I was like, that's
What is going on in this baseball game?
Dude, I'm telling you, everything is hit hard, and it's
Drummond gets rejected by Zubac. Zubac is just a beast.
Drummond shouldn't be shooting. It should be Caruso.
107. Come on, we need points. No, Beverly, the only guy who hasn't scored, still hasn't scored. Damn it. I wanted more points. I wanted 110. Yep, Clippers are up 23 points. And it's the Lakers plus 3. I got 6 units closing on the over.
6 units.
Yeah, the Pacers plus 8 for second half, closed it with the Lakers. Pistons plus 8, second half, closed it with the Lakers. Then I didn't realize that both those plays won, so I put another 2 units on the over. Granted, I thought Anthony Davis was going to play, and he gets hurt in the first quarter. So I was hoping to get about 110, 111, and then I could kind of hedge off a little bit some of it. Because I'm not too sure that these Lakers could score 25 points in a quarter. I think the Clippers can. I just don't think the Lakers will.
24-hour test drive, plus a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Should have put more on that. Put way more on that.
We got some good games tomorrow in MLB tomorrow.
I know Glasnow's going tomorrow.
You guys play the Reds?
Oh, do we?
Mets play the Diamondbacks. Everything's a pick 'em basically. Brewers,
Wade Miley.
Marlins.
Wade Miley and Plesac. Ooh. Zach Davies Day.
It's the Clippers plus 1.5.
Man, do I love Zach Davies Day.
He's a bet again.
The only problem is they're playing the freaking Pirates. Not only are they playing the Pirates, but it's an afternoon game, so chances are Zach Davies is going to be dealing for absolutely zero reason.
Well, for what it's worth, the Dodgers play the Angels tomorrow.
Who's pitching for the Angels? They haven't listed yet.
Griffin Canning. We play the Giants.
I was gonna say, man, I like Jack Flaherty. Take St. Louis first 5 or something like that. It's freaking St. Louis is minus 203.
This is gonna be funny. Listen to Charles Barkley. Ought to put a lipstick on this pick.
I would just take Arenado over on all of his props all weekend.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it right there. So I'm gonna drop. I mean, you guys can stay on if it's there, but I'm done.
Nope, I'm good.
All good.
All right. So to reiterate what we did and what we didn't, we won the Clippers first half. We lost the double. We hit Detroit. That's 2. We lost Edmonton. We lost Boston. We lost the Islanders. Angels are still live. We hit the Blackhawks live money line, plus 125. We hit Joseph points over 13.5, I think is what it was. We hit that. What else did we do? We missed Joe Harris because he just never saw the ball for the entire fourth quarter, despite being played. That was the only baseball game. We
Get you KBO
we hit
plays
the
for
Penguins money line live. It's one D gave out early. So that cashed. We have Darius Baisley still live right now. He's got 9 points. He needs 16.5. I gave the over out in this Lakers-Clippers game. Going to need some decent shooting. I mean, it's not too bad. We only need 104 points, but just it's going to be a bunch of
points
backups.
from Caruso.
Yeah, we need 4 more points from Caruso. 2 more points, 3 more points from Caruso. He's got 8, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and he's 10.5.
Got KBO out. We got soccer out.
Yeah, we got some KBO. We got some soccer plays out. We got Adelaide United at 5 a.m. We got our Dents and Alberg over 2.5 goals. What else did I give? We gave out Real Sociedad -1. I think that's it. And then we got KBO, we got Kia and LG. First 5 money lines. But on that, we'll add up the tally. I think we're still going to end up be up depending upon what we get in this Clippers game. But yep. All right. Everyone have a good night. Oh, I also like Real
All right,
Salt
y'all.
Lake in MLS. Yep. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.